Hello? Okay. Okay, that works. That works, I guess. Hi, it's me. It's me, Eerie, again. So, update, sort of. Some things are working, some things are not. I'm not fully sure which ones are working, which ones are not. Also, I need to make sure that I'm on the right thing. I was completely right though. OBS did not like an update, which is fair. But then I got asked to do some stuff, and so I had to leave that on hanging. But that's not a big deal. I'm drinking a lot more water. My throat has been irritating me quite a bit. It has been irritating me for so much. Sorry, I had to recalibrate my stuff. But everything should be fine. Things are not finished except the starting soon screen, which is great. I think the starting soon screen is so cute now. I really think so. Hello, GD Custer. Hello. How was your sleep? Was it good? How was your Monday morning? I am doing very, very bueno. I'm very well. Things did not like being updated. I hate when I'm like constantly updating things and I'm like, oh, it's broken. So I think I have to re-download OBS in its entirety because I needed to set up some stuff on like StreamerBot, but this didn't work on StreamerBot. So now I'm just like, wow, it was good. I still slept a lot during the day. That's good. At least you slept. That sleeping is honestly my favorite part of the day. I'm ready. Also, we're Sunday. You're still Sunday? It's still Sunday? Is it still Sunday? Oh, it is still Sunday. 11:43. Dang. Hot dang. Hot dang. Well, give it an hour. Yesterday. Oh my. There was a lot of stuff that I was supposed to fix, but oh my goodness. I remember as well that we were supposed to. How does it feel to live in the past? Pretty weird. Not gonna lie, it's still quite morning out. It is, well, I say morning. It's 2:44, which is nice. I got my magic cards. You guys can you hear it? Is me tapping it? No, you guys can't. Whatever. Or at least I'm going to assume that you guys can. I got my Hatsune Miku cards. I'm so excited. I played with it a little bit. I played with it a little bit online because someone constructed a deck online, and I'm so excited to play it. It goes hard. I'm like, wow. So that's a very, very exciting thing to do. What else did I do? My friends took me out. Oh my god, hello, Sinopla. Hello. Yeah, I'm very excited to play with my Hatsune Miku magic cards. This is so cool. So cool. And today I was dragged out of my home because I was like, Sundays is usually my cleaning days. Like, this is like the day where I do literally everything, like all my laundry, all my cleaning, everything. Everything's on Sunday because nothing is happening on Sunday. Yeah, I usually get finished, but then I was called out. It's like, do you want to get breakfast because we didn't hang out yesterday? And I'm like, okay. Long story short, I was supposed to go to this like this cool picnic event outside, and my friend was like, I'll go with you. And then she was like, JK, never mind, I can't go. I have to go fishing. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess so. Sure. And so she treated me out to breakfast, and that somehow led to a very, 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 very long outing. And then so I guess I'm gonna have to do everything after stream, which is okay. Not gonna lie, it's fine. I'm just like, oh man. And then I have to wake up tomorrow. And then I have to work. Don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. I want to be. One day I will win the lottery. Is a lot. Are like lotteries illegal in Europe? Do you guys have lotteries? We have lotteries. We have really big lotteries here, like up to the billions. Want potato? Want a potato? I do want a potato. We have them too. Oh, one day I'll win the lottery. One day I'll win the lottery. Have so much money, I won't have to work. I don't have to think. You know, I can just do all my stuff. Old people activities, though. Oh, is it old people activities to want to win? There was a time. I don't really participate in our lottery system here, right? Just because it seems a little sketchy, even though I know it's not sketchy. Two, I never felt like I needed to do the lottery. And then there was one time. Yes, people always think Europe is way more different than it really is. Listen, some days I'm just like, wow. Like the smoking, I'm just like, wow, everyone smokes here. And I'm like, this is wild. I feel like smoking here is definitely different. That was like a big culture shock. I'm like, oh, everyone's still smoking cigarettes. The cigarette game in the United States is like all vape or like e-cigarettes or weed. Those are like the big three. But like, I don't see like people smoking cigarettes anymore. That was a big thing. Also, walkable cities. I just want a train near my home instead of like the bus. The bus is fine. The bus is absolutely fine, right? I don't care. The bus is great. But to have a working train near my home so I can go to the city. Nobody's put things in universities over here either. Bless. Like, cigarette in visually very, very sexy. Oop. Cigarette smell? My lungs are weak like a baby. Also, finding this when I was in London, I need to get distilled water. They really are. God damn it! They're very attractive. I will say, also like a pipe. I think it's a little bit more sexy. You know, like a nice pipe. But I think that's just inconvenient. But they are very, very attractive. I think like, wow, they look cool. You know, I just think the smoking aesthetic very cool. Smoking, I like my lungs, and you know, I'm very protective of my lungs now, because God, I don't want to be coughing more blood. Ooh. What else? What else did I find very? You know, the infrastructure. I think the infrastructure is so nice. I'm very, if anything, I'm very jealous of the East Coast of the United States. I think the East Coast of the United States brought so much influence over from Europe. And then what do we have over in the West Coast? Modernization. Okay, actually, that's not true. We have a lot of like South American influences, like the American South. I think those are beautiful, yes. But European architecture is amazing. And then I see them get rid of the beautiful architecture for modern buildings. And I'm like, eh. But then they also have AC, and then I sort of forgive them. Reminds me of high school when I would walk out of the front door and all the students and teacher were blowing smoke in our faces. Yeah. Crazy to me. What else? What? I think food-wise, it's like staying pretty good. I'm like, oh yeah. I don't think I find anything different. I think though our fast food in the United States gets the short end of the stick. I do genuinely believe that. I think every other, you know, branch of fast food export that America has, they have the cool shit. And I'm like, why don't I? No, Korea's like Starbucks has like a Red Bull like Starbucks drink, and I'm like, that's the most American thing that you could say to me, and you don't think I would like to try I don't really love Red Bull, but I'm like, I would have liked to try anyways. You know, I would like poutine fries, right? I don't think that's a big, like, hard ass to test in American grounds. I don't know. I would like America to have some enjoyment of testing fast food around the world. I think it would make us a little bit more what's it called? Exposed to other different types of food. What do you mean I don't want a shrimp burger? I want a shrimp burger. I love shrimp. Shrimp is like literally one of my favorite like proteins out there. Oh, shrimp. You know where I really want to go? I really want to go to Spain. I want to go to Spain. I want to eat Spanish food. That sounds so good. Or Portugal. Oh my God. But when I think of like, because I usually have to plan a trip with like my mom, I would think like, where would she want to go? I think she would enjoy Spain, but I think she wants to hit up the main, you know, like England, France, Italy. She has, I told her that like Germany has like a Vietnamese community, and she got like, oh my God, let's go to Germany too. So I don't think Spain will ever be on that list. But Dark Trader really just inherited, and you just don't have this inheritance because history's short. Modern stuff over here is just as ugly in the US. I know! It's pretty cool. I will say, it's a little bit more, you know, avant-garde. I would say. Ours is a little bit more brutal. The brutalism is really, you know, we inherited some stuff from Europe, but apparently the under the Bible Belt in I was going to say South America, the American South. I love brutalism. It's so, oh my God, it's so concrete. You don't like the fancy, the flair, you know, the investment of money into the architecture. I love it. I love this. I want more of it. I want so much of it. That's because a lot of places have building codes and force a new building to fit in with the old, so it's kind of preserved a beast. Both are good. Both are. I just want. I want more fancy. I like the whimsy. You know, there's like some gorgeous whimsy of having cute, crazy. I like Victorian era stuff. Ooh, Victorian era. Mm. We have Spanish style here, which is nice. I think it's a really nice blend because it's also very blocky, but it has a nice terracotta moments. I think those are cool. To get some more culture, like cultural revolution stuff. I say cultural revolution. That sounds weird. What is it? More cultural like influences in our architecture. I want to be the next big thing after like the brutalism, modernism phase. I want a little bit more whimsical, you know, less utilitarian, less, you know, let's go crazy. I wouldn't mind if you know, it's not even functional. That's gonna piss off a lot of architects and engineers. They're gonna hate me for that. Okay, is this the right gameplay? Is this the right game? Uh-oh, gameplay. Gameplay? You there? Zero parades. Oh, there it is. See, it works. It works, guys. It works. It works really well. It works. Thank God. Hell yeah. I'm so happy. Oh, G Coaster, we got robbed. We got robbed by a woman who hates us. Who, the copper lady. She took our copper. She didn't even pay me. She didn't even pay. She didn't pay me for what I did for her. Uncharted hole, a perfect hiding spot. We found her. No, never mind. I'm a little bit upset. I hope we could find her. I hope we could find her and wrestle out, you know, all my stuff from her cold, dead hands. That weirdo. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Where could she have gone? She took my red disc of ultra, like, UV. That sucks, you know? Copper theft is a classic. I understand her struggle. No, she stole our stuff. It's supposed to be on my side. You guys always need to be on my side. Yeah, she could be Struggling for copper, yeah. She took our stuff. She took stuff from Herschel, our baby girl, our wonderful love. Also, I finally got a thumbnail for that I will be putting on from all the streams. The YouTube one has the thumbnail on. It's so good. The person who did it, amazing, fantastic. Oh, high contrast paints indicating sub-level 4. Well, everything is a sub-level in my eyes. But do you think I have to go up here for that? Hold on. Hello. Water gurgling somewhere below, punctuated by high voltage crackling. Bless you. I heard my mother. Knees. Rest halfway through devouring the support beams. A small vessel that once tried to fill the emptiness with song. I like how the red glows. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Like, look how it's like ruby red. So cool. Hello? Knock knock. I'm glad we have a disc though. We have our disc. We have no copper, but you have no disc. No, in black marker, prefix the word exit. Scribble under a warning sign, check pressures hourly. Ink on metal, butane, and a column of dates. Last refilled 3 days ago. Wow, someone's really been keeping the upkeep. I mean, it's not that dirty. I mean, there. A little bit dirty, but not that dirty. Screen covered in black tape. No chance of reflection. Repurposed conference table. It's lawn leg sawn. The mattress is industrial foam. That sounds awful. A steel rod jammed between the blades, deaf by sabotage. Why would he do that? I'm assuming this is our friend. Glistening fungal tapestry spreads quietly. That's black mold. That's not good for you. Hey, look, a toilet. There's running plumbing down here? That's really great. Hello.
Cascade, you can see me?
God, I hope so. I hope this is not a horrible dream.
Your former double gazes at you, stooped and slightly twisted.
Delirium, why did you go up?
Of them all, he was the one you least expected to ever see again.
Really? Okay.
His hair looks like it exploded.
Holocene?
Okay, you can definitely see me. That's less than ideal. You could have been anyone. I've put a lot of time into psychogenic translucency.
Oh, he is definitely weird. I can see why Ramses probably won't like that. I also see why our lovely friend, our lovely controller would not like it. I messed up. They told me not to find you. Are you a dolphin hybrid?
No. At least I don't believe so. If it's happened, I haven't noticed.
Oh, that's good.
He takes you in with a blank expression. Deceptively blank. Just behind his perfect memory ticks and whirs like ancient clockwork.
Oh?
Thanks for enduring the stares. I'm aware they're significant. I'm glad my fax reached you. I assume you destroyed it post-reading?
Yes, I did. I ate it. Both in-game and real life. Art. Life imitates art, I believe. And I am art, I guess. Don't worry, I ate it.
A document tastes better when it's extra sensitive.
Oh god, he is weird. I love him. So you're Mio?
No, I'm Holocene. Miho is a concept. I suppose you could say I'm a representative of Miho.
How do you know where to find me?
Through cognitively enhanced stagecraft.
What does that... What does that mean?
The dark arts of the opera's Remembrancer division. Much storied, often unsuccessful.
Wait for more?
Your former double stares blankly at you.
Wait for more.
I'm telepathically communicating the specifics to you right now, Cascade.
What the fuck?
Seems like you have some mind improvement to do.
What the fuck? Fine, forget it.
I forget nothing.
I can tell, I think. Why didn't you just put Holocene at the end?
Come on, Cascade. Operational security.
Okay. A fax is maybe the least secure method. Actually, that's not true. Surprisingly, fax machines quite secure. Doctors still use it too for confidential stuff. It would have helped.
Yet here you are.
I am here.
We should get to it. The dreaming glass is already mid-tilt. It's good to see you, by the way.
It's good to see you too. You've been down here a while, or?
A while.
I wonder what happened.
There is a new mutedness to him, and new shadows too.
It's just a short-term arrangement.
How long is short term? How have you been surviving?
Joylessly.
Asylum seems like a extreme choice.
I also considered suicide.
Oh my god.
But, you know, the sixth type of ambiguity is my least favorite.
What's death?
Sixth type. Something really, 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 really ambiguous.
Thank you, Poetics. Which is the sixth type again?
A statement signifies nothing, which forces the reader to invent their own meaning, likely at odds with the author's intent, if indeed intent was present in the first place.
What?
It is very good to see you, Cascade.
Do you get out of at all?
Much too busy getting in.
What does that mean?
What does midnight alone feel like down here?
It must be very lonely.
Your former double gauges you. The right side of his face twitches.
When I was a child, I had a book about a monstrous
Depends
dragon
on what you
that lived
mean by
in
secure.
ancient
They're
Wales,
reliable,
and
yes,
only
but
emerged to
they
devour
don't
rainbows.
employ any sorts of encryption.
After it
Anyone
ate
tapping the signal
the
can read
dragon
out. Oh, that's
became
candy?
the rainbow.
Damn. Dang. That's crazy. I didn't know you could tap a fax.
I read that book 53 and a half times. I don't know why that memory just came to me. Then again, I rarely do.
I also have a fax machine still. But it's one of those fax machines with a printer. So I use it as a printer and not a fax. Is it, people use it. Do I use the fax part? No. I have faxed something before though. It's very interesting.
That childhood book has a strange grip on him, even now.
Why didn't you finish reading the 54th? Finish the 54th reading? What was it called?
The Dragon Without Color. And the dragon was called Zakura.
Why didn't you finish the 54th reading?
Because I was an idiot 6-year-old who wanted to know why the dragon was eating rainbows. Through 53 retellings, I got no answer other than this. Some dragons are driven to devour rainbows, and given the chance, they will. Halfway through the 54th analysis, it suddenly felt like the right time to move on to other material.
What happened to you after the clue got blown?
This. I had to escape
It's just
Weeping
compressed.
Eye's blast radius. So I reckoned with our dismantling by going silo-solo.
It's just compressed bitmaps set over a phone line as sound. Oh, so if you can access a landline audio, then you can read a fax too. Even a mic on either end is enough. Whoa! Is that how faxes work? Damn! Man, I feel that's crazy. Now I'm reckoning that the fax machine isn't worth it anymore.
A faint heartbeat from a long.
I wonder why doctors still use faxes then. But you're an operant. The opera would have tried to get you out. Why didn't you make contact with Melita?
I tried. That telephonic arch-narc gave me radio silence in return.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, easy. That nickname is offensive and unapproved.
Hello, Pasta. How are you? Good to see you. How's your Sunday? Is everyone Sunday? Sunday, Friday. I remember the key now. I'm doing good. That's good. I'm doing also good. I did too much in the morning and I didn't do the things that I needed to do today. Also, do you guys see this little glitch right over here? Is that supposed to be happening? Am I crazy? Like, oh, look at that. Oh. Is it my mouse? No, that's the little thing right there. Try not to die. We can see it too? Great. It's not just me. Why would she do that? Also, leave her alone. That's my possible girlfriend. Why would she do that, though?
You'd have to ask her, and then assume the opposite of whatever she tells you.
I don't know if that's... It's a little resolution aliasing, I think. Oh. Hold on. What's my display settings? You guys now know what my monitor is. Well, my render quality is high. According to this. At 165... at 165 FPS. Does it need to be 165 FPS? Probably not, but... Who cares? Have you caught up with any of the crew since it all happened?
Look around you, Cascade. Not many catch-ups going on 200 feet sub-terra.
Well, fair. You see two of the other shadows in the scene. Really? Oh. Well, I called in Ramses.
Alive?
Yes. How would I catch up with him if he was dead?
Through a medium, of course. Or highly advanced astral projection.
Halcyon's so cool.
I assumed he would have killed himself by now, given his condition. Highly suspicious that he hasn't.
Damn. Well, I dropped in with Etsy. She's taking a job with M tier.
Siding with the enemy. Inevitable for someone like her.
Damn.
I can only imagine she's also gone full war crime denier.
I don't think so. I think we need to stop working with total amateurs, right? No, that's not true. I think she was really into the cause. I think she just had different priorities. I think she just wanted to get married and loved, and she felt abandoned. Maybe I could have done things differently there.
I think that's an irrelevant statement now. Don't you, Cascade?
Well, yeah. Well, Tempo is a 16-year-old girl now.
Interesting persona. And in its own way, appropriate.
Is it? Vesper's dead, and WBI tossed him to the Azuri.
Or maybe that's what he wants you to think. He's a cop, so inherently untrustworthy by nature.
I don't...
You may recall I objected to bringing a cop on board in the first place?
Damn. That's a lot. Well, Carolina's back. In a bad way. The WBI interrogated her.
Torture?
Yeah. A lot of it, by all accounts.
Unfortunate. And concerning.
If you think she's gonna rat us out again, don't. She's a baby.
What I'm hearing is that she should now be considered a potential enemy asset.
No!
She's young, Cascade, and malleable.
No, she's not an enemy asset. She's just young, and unfortunately I brought her into horrible place, and she got captured, and I feel really bad.
You always were too naive when it came to kindred.
Well, I will do whatever it takes to protect my baby girl. She's our baby. She's everything to me. Catch you up right now.
That is quite the something, yes.
You haven't asked me why if they sent me back.
The specifics are
I don't
irrelevant.
think we need Halsey
You've been
if he...
sniffing the opera's glue again.
I don't think we need Halsey if he makes us choose. Yeah. But I would like, I think it's good for Herschel. Herschel needs some closure. Actually, a lot of closure. I think she needs a lot of closure and therapy. But I don't think the opera... Do you think the opera funds therapy for its operants? I don't think so. Or at least minimal therapy. Or they just put everyone in the freezer. I think they put everyone in the freezer. Unfortunate. But things are irrelevant. You've been sniffing in the opera glue again, Cascade. No. I'm not sniffing in anyone's glue. I'm not.
They've got you on a new assignment already. I can practically smell your singed ion channels.
Already? They put me in there for years. Oh, that, yeah. They begged me to come back. It was almost obscene. I took their job. So what? I'm doing this ironically. I'm only doing this ironically, but only a little. Herschel, you took the job. Freezer zeroed out. Exactly. I took their job. So what?
So nothing. So everything. A tapeworm cannot appreciate the full terror of the human construction.
Yeah?
Why have you accepted this almost certainly doom-sealed assignment from the Operant Bureau?
You know, that's a good question. That's a good question. I had every opportunity to get on that tram and go back and be in the stupid freezer. But I think Herschel wants to prove herself again and say sorry. You know, she feels bad. Holocene. She feels bad. You think she can carry the guilt of, you know, losing her essentially team, her only friends, the only friends she has a singular photo of? You think they would have let you? I had the impression that not taking the job was the end of the road. Yeah. I think so. I think they would have left me. Ink. I mean, I did essentially disobey orders, right? They did tell me to go back. But who else would have done this? Then another operant here? Maybe. They sent me here for a reason. Who knew that pseudopod would get, you know, it out, you know? Well, full tilt atonement. To try and make sense of it all. Spy till I die. To feel something? Now, Herschel. To try and make sense of it all? Yeah. You also atonement. You know, these two are like, you know.
Good luck with that one, Cascade.
We probably won't. It's a lot bigger.
Point. My own loyalty to the opera is irretrievable. I wrote a thesis on this exact subject, actually. You should read it.
I will, if you want.
He rummages briefly.
Oh.
Then produces a formidable stack of jaundiced paper. The size of a small cat's coffin.
Does it have a title?
It has 3.
You know, for your thesis, you only can have 1.
And he can't wait to tell you.
Well, let's have them.
Opera Furiosa, a close reading of the Operant Bureau and its contradictions, or Strewn in Constellation, second thoughts on the collective frontier.
The first one is very on scene, gets to the point. I like the first one.
The third title is cipher encrypted. Don't worry, the rest is plain text.
Huh. Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. I had an Amazon package and they were like, did you order something? I'm like, yes, I did. I needed some stuff. What did I order? Where's my phone? That's concerning. Not too concerning. Slightly concerning. But who cares, you know? Everything I need is like here, so I'm not too concerned. A cipher though? That's genuinely interesting. I think that would be cool. If I was writing a thesis, I would like, you know, that would be cool, but also a little bit, what's the word? Pretentious? A little bit pretentious. Not a lot on. I'll be afraid. No, this fucking take it, Herschel.
As you've probably gathered from its aura, this is a thermobaric grade explosive document.
What?
Do not let it fall into the hands of its very subject. I don't care for meta texts.
What do you mean thermobaric grade explosive document? It's gonna combust or explode? Point taken. Opera's a no-go. You don't want to work together again.
Whatever gave you that idea?
You ragged relentlessly on the opera. You ragged relentlessly on the opera in gigantic thesis form. You ragged relentlessly on me. You live in a rocket asylum and you seem like you don't want to leave. No, I don't think that's the point. I think he just doesn't like the opera, which is fair. You know, you can be very critical of the organization that you work for. You don't even may like it. I do it all the time, not in thesis form, but in form.
862 pages of beclowning.
Oh. You know, a good thing in a thesis, there's a abstract and conclusion and discussions page. And that's really all you need to read. That's all you need to read. If anyone tells you that's not all you need to fully read and, you know, like to get most of the point, they wrote a bad thesis or they wrote a bad paper. If you can, that's all you need. You need to know your abstract, introduction to. Abstract, introduction, discussions, conclusion. That's all you really need to read. If you really want to get into the nitty gritty, their methods. That's all you need to do. It should be concise. It's if I don't get what you're writing in your abstract and your intro and your conclusion and your discussion, you just didn't write a good one. You should probably rewrite it. The nitty gritty stuff is fine, but very rarely nowadays I'm like, am I going to read the whole thing? There's some I do. Well, that's the only thing about reading. I read scientific papers. I cannot process each specific language. Methods is super important with AI papers because the methodology is usually utter crap and should never have been published. Methods it depends if like what you're doing. At least for me, because antro and like humanities, their methods we don't really. They're like, I went out to so-and-so place and did so-and-so method. I'm like, oh, okay. It's very short. Ours is very short. Discussions, I think that is like the biggest part for me. I like when they have discussions and they have to nitpick their own pieces. That is really, really good. I have never read AI papers before. Oh my God. I should. I feel like I am not at that technical skill. You know, like when you're just not, like, you know, like scientific text and you're reading jargon from them because it's usually experts who are writing this. Hopefully it's experts writing this. I mean, okay, I actually, you know what? Undergrads can also write it. Yeah, you need a lot of background for most papers. Yeah, mostly math. Yeah. Oh, what was it called? What was I gonna say? Shit. Like when you're in like a science, like a very strong like science background, and even like in humanities backgrounds, I feel like humanities papers also get too much jargon. My way of writing in a paper, like a academic paper, has so much jargon you just can't, I just write so much like academic jargon. I'm just like, can anyone read this? And so I'm like very with it when I'm writing like normally. I'm just like, oh man. I like how a lot of papers end with, we don't have enough data to deduce anything about what we're trying to prove. That's true. But then the next person can be like, for the reason that they're writing the paper, because, whenever you're submitting these papers, you have to sort of have to explain why you're writing the paper. And the best one is that we don't have enough research to do it. So you can build it off someone else's. And when they are like, yeah, I love reading that in AI, everyone has discovered an earth-shaking breakthrough. Oh, damn, that sounds cool though. Oh, what's it called? Yeah, in mine, for a lot of the reason why I wrote my thesis was like, we didn't have enough information about how people deduce like labor and, but it's never true. No, really? Damn, that sucks. So yeah, a lot of times when I'm writing, I have the reason of no one has ever done this before, or there's not enough info. True. I think, at least in my field, is that you can do that. Someone wrote their PhD on cuteness because no one has ever done it before. I'm just like, and when they were listing out why they did their PhD on like the concepts of cuteness, they're like, people never studied this before. And it's true, no one has. I just thought it was cool. And I'm like, good for you. When people, like, what's the exact wording? There's a gap in knowledge. Usually there's a gap in the literature. There you go. That's the key phrase that every every grad student, both PhD and master students use. There's a gap in the literature, which just means no one's really done it before. And then they equate it to something like a cultural breakthrough, which is fucking fair. You know, I did the same thing too. I am the stereotype too. I am not, I don't go against the grain. That is what I wrote in mine. And that's fine. Honestly, I do like it when grad students, because I think grad students do it like they have the lack of resources and they have to go through, and yeah, they don't have the time. PhD students may be a little bit different because they have a little bit more, depending on how long they do their PhD for, where they are doing it for the love of the game. And honestly, that's the best part. There are multiple papers now on aerodynamics of big breaths compared to small ones because there was a gap in the literature. That's so fucking funny. I hope they paid. Sometimes when you read people's methods and you have to like, especially if it involves human subjects, you have to like see what they. I like reading what they gave them as compensation because they have to disclose that, right? Some of it's so funny. Like we gave them a Coke. You know, we got them a free lunch. They got snacks and the Coke, and I'm like, that's so funny. Sometimes they pay them. Sometimes we pay them. I didn't have money. One is the actual master thesis and they defended too. Good on them. Go them. Hell yeah. Fucking approve that. What I'm more wondering what IRB, person, or their ethics committee approved that. Do you know how hard it was to prove my thesis? My thesis, for lack of better words, it's about digital economies and how gaming is labor and how virtual items are the fruits of video game labors, specifically grinding to buy things. That's labor. That's and a lot of people do it essentially, like in MMOs, it's essentially a second job, which no one did. No one actually, like one person did. One or two people did. But no one really has studied it, right? It's IT people. I bet the profs found it funny too, not to accept. And so finally my hard work and the only contribution to society is recognized. And so, when I told them, hey, I would like to do an autoethnography, which essentially is I go play an MMO for long amount of hours. Like I was going to work, I was going to labor and be completely free to play to get labor to see how I would compare to someone who's paid to win, which is, people who, what paid to win is. It's to buy things, to upgrade your advantage, stuff like shit like that. And so I had to explain that to them. And then I was going to say, my argument was that a MMO is a public space. The chat is a public space that anyone could do. And they're like, you need to disclose that you are a person reading the chat, that you're telling them that you are observing them, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, why is that? Because like names are anonymized. I'm not, asking for name, there's no public identifier, like there's no PII, there's no person identifier, unless you're stupid and put your whole name as your username. And so they're like saying, no, you can't do that. That's unethical. You're deceiving people. And I'm like, it's not deceiving people because everyone is in, agreement to not disclose their real life name, to not disclose who they actually are. This is a universal MMO agreement, Like, I think this is like a very internet thought agreement. And they were like, no, you are doing unethical work like that. And I honestly was crying. I cried. It's like, what do you mean? They're like, you're saying that I can observe someone like out in the park and that's okay, but I can't observe a chat that is like a public space, the all chat. And I'm and they're just like, no, that's unethical. I'm like, yeah. Anyways, that was like, so from what we had to do as a compromise was that I will take my own personal accounts without using that data, and because I am a gamer, we should take that account as standing. But to supplement it, to prove I'm semi-right, we have a survey and we have interviews. But it was so maddening. What exactly was the problem? Yeah, you actually talked to other people as part of the data collection. It was the fact that I am observing them without their implied consent. And I argued that talking to all chat is implied consent, that you are talking to everyone there. And I was collecting their data. Exactly, that's one thing. But they said no, it wasn't a public space. And I was like, ugh. It was hard. It's really hard when you're trying to do more modern research. Watching Twitter is also an ethical violation. According to them, yes. I made up the same argument. I'm like, so I'm going on Reddit, I'm reading that and replying to things that's also considered unethical. Apparently for us it is, but I think it's, so it was a problem. So there was a board committee of 5, right? 2 people understood my argument and they were like yes, but 3 out of 5 said no, including the head, which is also part of my department, which was so annoying. I was so angry. And I tried to reason with her and I was like, essentially I was begging. I was begging them to understand. And people were like telling me, like the 2 who are a little bit more younger were like, oh yeah, I don't see what's the problem. And the other 3 were like, no. And they were older. So there was like a big like understanding gap that needs to be recalibrated. That makes no sense. Exactly. But I wanted to finish my thesis, so I compromised. It's like, do I fight the fight and make the argument? You know what? Oh my God. You know what she said to me? Oh my God. I was so mad. She said, you can go and present this issue at the American Anthropological Association conference and you can make a point and then we can all consider that as a way of like changing how we view digital ethnographies. And I'm like, I was so done. You would have done that? I was, in many ways, I probably may have, but I was so angry at that point and I wanted to get my stuff done. I wanted to keep going and I was so mad. I can move heaven and earth when I was angry. I was crying when I was angry. I was crying when I was angry. I was so mad. I'm like, you wanted to make a case against the entirety of the American Anthropological Association to prove that this is how digital research should be done. And mind you, there's like a very small handful of American like anthropologists who deals with video games. There's a very, very small handful. And, you know, my professor, my chair, who I love and who also gives me the biggest ass headache, he defended me, but he was also like, you know, Tammy, maybe you shouldn't fight it. Like, you should just get your shit done. I'm like, fine. But also, like, I didn't like making that like statement. Like, I was just I'm not an undergrad. I was just a master's student from a not as prestigious college, and I was like, I'm doing what they would like to call like breakthrough research, I guess, because not a lot of people actually write about video games and anthropology. There's again, it's a very, very small handful, very, very, very small. Like, I think I know most of them, unfortunately. And not unfortunately, they're very, very sweet. They're very, very sweet. But making that argument against other anthropologists who are so much wiser and understanding of your field, and you're coming in as a fresh anthropologist, wouldn't that be a great opportunity to address this later? Like now, possibly. Maybe I'll make the case. You know, maybe I'll make the case when I. Oh, sorry. I sometimes think I should, and then there's other times I'm like, is it worth it? It it is a good time. I think as we keep moving towards a digital age, I think these are, this is one aspect of digital spaces, but this doesn't affect just me. I think it would affect a lot of people who are considering of doing like moving in digital spaces as anthropology. But most anthropologists aren't digital anthropologists, and that's it. Like all the other freshmen in the field will run into the same problem, and they have a lack of seniority and all that. Yeah, you actually, you'd be surprised. I think a lot of young anthropologists, they're either archaeologists and they want to do those. They want to do CRM, like cultural resource management. They want to do like linguistics. They want to work with real people. Like, I mean, we are real people, and so maybe. It's a good point. I may make that case. I am what's it called? Grad applications for their PhD program is once again opening, and I have considered it. Sort of considered it. It's a backup plan. Like there's nothing to plan. I'm like, do I want a doctorate? Who knows? I sort of think about it. It's like those fleeting like, oh, do I want to do a PhD and go through the suffering and be a educational recluse? Sort of. And it's nice to do it. The American Anthropological Association is really kind. I do think there is though, like, what's the word? I don't know what the word is called, but there's some sort of like layer of like intelligence and like status that you should maintain there. It is very much old academia. They're very old academia, but bohemian and hipster clothing. It's very strange, Also, a lot of them get drunk, very drunk. If you ever thought of an American anthropologist, and I would even say like European anthropologists, they're all drinking a lot. They drink a lot. They all are sort of hippies. They're all a little bit weird. They're all so weird. Not gonna lie, I'm also very weird. Also, most of them are hoarders. Don't go to an anthropologist's office. Like they're hoarders. Looking at my books from behind, I'm like, I'm a hoarder too. Fuck. I'm bad. I'm the same as them. I should probably. If I ever decide, I'll make a written case of why and see if I can do a 5-10 minute. 5 to 10 minutes is actually very hard for me to like stay in time frame. But I think it is an ethical issue that maybe sounds like you found your people. It sounds like I wouldn't call them my people. I think I found the thing that I worked well in, and now I'm lumped in with them. I love them. Do I have problems with them? Yes, but I think that's everyone. Are they amazing? Yes. Are they smart? Cool. We have Jane Goodall. Not a lot of anthropologists have a Jane Goodall, but we don't have no Stephen Hawking's. That's fine, I guess. Also, people know her with her primate stuff, and yeah, I know a lot of primatologists. Those are really cool people. I love them. They want to work with monkeys. I think the argument is worth making, even if you don't get a doctor yourself. Ah, man, it was so frustrating. Let me tell you, I had multiple spells of like frustration cries, because I'm like, I want to do my research properly, like an anthropologist, like an ethnographic, like a real ethnographic. I went from ethnography to interviewing people, which would have been like more like was so sensitive. I had a script to tell them, like I was going to like DM on in game, give them the script, tell them if they want to participate, and they could go. But no, I compromised with auto ethnography where I wouldn't talk to anyone. Oh, also the issue as well. The reason why I went from ethnography to auto ethnography, I made the point like, hey, I wouldn't know, but I didn't do the training. I have the certifications and the backing of like, if the child is under 13, a minor, I have the security clearance for them. But that's why I did auto ethnography, where I would not collect any data for interviews. So I was like, I was covering so much of my footing. But the whole main problem is I was collecting data from a space that they wouldn't consider public, which was so angry. It wasn't even about the child issue. It wasn't about the age issue. It was about me collecting that data from an all chat. That was so... And you can see I was really angry. I'm still very angry. It never got out of me.
Again work for the opera. But I would be open to an interdepartmental collaboration.
Oh, the problem of minors in games is actually harder to defend. That is, but that was a easier thing to defend that I could not, like, that they were okay. They, like, the child thing was I covered enough bases of where I can protect myself and the children. It was really not, fortunately, it was not that. I thought I was going to that was going to be the main issue. I genuinely thought that was going to be the main issue. But it wasn't. It was the collecting the data from a public space. I mean, what can you do? You know, the whole point of that, it's anonymous. And technically, on all social media sites, you should have the, you know, click that you're over 13 button. And that should be, you know, that should be the thing. It's hard. Internet hard. New research. You got ethics committees to go after. I wonder how many other people go past their ethics committee for this, but whatever. And collaborate on what?
I don't know, Cascade. You tell me. All I have is some critical information to hand that you have yet to ask me about.
You know, Holocene voice just scratches my brain, tickles the underside of my brain and be like, oh, yes, finally. What's this information you have?
Information critical.
Oh.
I've discovered who betrayed our whole sick crew.
It was me. I actually do, like, it was actually me.
You hear his words,
Uh-oh.
then unhear them.
Herschel, it was you.
Old wounds split open within your mind. Are you between crosshairs? What have you missed? What has the other not missed? And the last question, always the last. How much of the world is in on it?
Wait, is this real? You mean me, don't you? You blame me? Good work, Holocene. You've untangled the shadow's knot that lies at the black heart of our betrayal. Tell me and we'll kill them together. It doesn't matter who did it. We went down, cut to black. I already know who blew the crew. Carolina was a weakling. Uh-oh. I ain't gonna... You know what? I'm gonna... It was me.
You? Cascade. Enough with this masters in martyrology.
Damn.
The thought never even crossed my mind.
Really? Crossed my mind? Crossed her mind? Never crossed your mind? Yeah, you're kinder than most.
Such crucial information should have been conveyed directly to the Operant Bureau. Something is out of step.
Which is?
Absolute conviction behind his words. This is no bluff or bait.
Do you guys think he's on to something? He's so smart. I think Holocene's so smart, but a little bit delirious, but so smart.
I'm eager to delve into the specifics of who turned us to searing dust, but can't commence an intra-agency collab without defined terms.
What is it?
Intra-agency. But there's only one agency. The one you both work for.
No, Shadow Play. He technically does not want to work with the Bureau anymore. I don't think you can quit. Just because he's smart doesn't mean he's sane. I get low-key danger vibes from this guy.
You joining Miho, and Miho riding Shadow Shotgun with the Operant Bureau.
Whoa. No. I don't think I could do that. That's true. But what if he actually does? What if someone did betray us? I don't think he did.
This Miho thing. Ominous.
What's Miho?
Monaxial Intelligence and Hermetic Operations.
Oh. But what is it?
Miho is a brand new counterintelligence agency, one devoted to the pursuit of absolute reality through supracognitive espionage.
What? Okay.
In a dark basement in Novessa, A female controller in her mid-30s stifles an inexplicable urge to push a palm into her face.
Ah, Melita. My beloved. Super cognitive espionage?
I know what you're thinking.
I don't know what that is.
16 years old, physical education class. Mia Holloway climbing the rope ladder directly above you. Panties, constellation pattern, eking loose from sweat damp gym shorts.
Do you think he's gonna kill us all if we make him join the crew? I think he may.
Melita, bust size, mystery.
Why am I thinking that? You know what? I'm glad that you two love each other so much. Or at least I think you guys love each other a lot. Or at least you love her. It's you love her. I could be thinking any number of important things.
What I mean is, you probably think I've had some kind of mental break,
Yes.
but I haven't.
Oh.
He's taking this seriously.
Uh-oh.
You
Oh,
should
thank
too.
God. I'm remembering now. Talking to you is exhausting. Now, I'm happy for you. I'm seriously unhinged, Holocene. I'm concerned slightly.
Don't be. Miho prioritizes operational security at all times.
Oh.
And who are you, the intelligence agency police?
Technically, am I? Yes? No, I'm just concerned.
Noted.
You're in charge of all things, Miho?
You are speaking with its director, yes.
And who else signed up? No one.
Due to security and communication concerns, Miho's director is also its sole representative.
Uh-huh.
A one-man intelligence agency. Typical remembrance her histrionics.
So just you.
Just me. For now.
This is no. This it's either positive or negative. There's not really hey, this is a little bit weird. That keeps things intimate.
It keeps things secure. I can declassify documents just by thinking about them.
You don't seem very excited about your new agency.
How do you mean?
Usually people get very fired up about their new thing.
Well, to be honest, Cascade, Miho's development, while advanced, has stalled somewhat. But maybe that's why you've appeared.
Could be. Herschel's here to put the H in Miho. It wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but you never know, yeah?
Until you know. Then you do know.
Okay, enough about Miho.
I concur.
How about this? Miho and Opera team up take on a new assignment together. How about communism? Have you left that behind too?
By and large, I'm still a subscriber, but far from a true believer.
You know, that's actually very fair.
I saw something in it once. It had a glow. Then it lost it somewhere along the way.
Culture's where the real glow is. Now, Herschel, what do you mean by that? Like historical materialism culture is the real glow? Do you mean like techno-fascism the real glow? Like, what are you talking about? But nothing's changed, that's kind of the point.
The end of history. Yes, I'm familiar.
You're familiar?
That makes sense to me now, for what it's worth. History is not a linear march of fastidiously checked events. It is a fiction, edited and spliced by quick hands in back rooms. Better to end it. Roll credits, then smash the projector.
Why is that better?
Because we're spies. We can't change anything anyway.
Not fully agree. I feel like spies and intelligence agencies have shaped the world of how we view things. You know how we perceive some histories, how we change how it changed. Spies? No. Do I agree with all they can do? No, possibly. CIA, very questionable a lot of times. What's the point of doing any of all that if you don't believe that you can't affect anything? Yeah. In many ways, the death of, the Grand Lich, the culture of the Minister of Mass Culture, it's gonna change everything. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it will change a lot. But will it push, where will it push history? We don't know. Crazy. Not. Why did you become a spy then?
I was let in unawares, seduced by communist hermeneutics. Let me put it like this. I wouldn't be who I am if I hadn't once been a communist. But now that I am who I am, I can never be one again.
If I wouldn't be who I am if I hadn't been once a communist. I can agree with that, but now that I am who I am, I can never be one again. I don't think that's how it works, though. I think you can. People change, That's the best part, People change how they think, but it doesn't mean that they. I think I understand. You think you understand? I think I am sort of understanding, but I think I also don't understand. Also, hold on. We need to check our inventory. Feel free to explain. Can I change clothes right now? Well, let's go check.
Likewise, Cassie.
Hold on. As we yoink.
Cascade.
Thesis unabsorbed. Oh, we should read his thesis.
Likewise, Cascade.
We're gonna read his thesis. Look at them. This is so wonderful. They're so sweet with each other. I don't care what anyone thinks. Oh my god! Oh my god! Inspect.
Opera Furiosa. A close read-in of the Operant Bureau and its contradictions. Or, strewn in constellation, second thoughts on the collective frontier.
I do think, though, he can always become one again. Things change. People change. People bring new perspectives in, and you can still come back.
Looming behind the cover page, a dense 800-page slab.
The slab. For any thesis writing, they do limit your page limit because they don't want to read it all.
Each page a wall of dense,
as much as
text,
I want to write.
In place with academic violence.
Well, glance at page 1.
Like any serious text, it begins with an epigraph.
Thank God she's reading it.
This is the thing we built while the true visionaries were busy kicking around the future. Chairman Kivy to the Unkurt National Party Congress, seconds before committing suicide by gunshot, year 58. Strong opening hook, tonally ominous.
I think the version you can come back to if you truly develop forward in life is not the version you left behind. I can see that. When you come back to things, when you bring new perspectives in, it's not the version you did left behind. Yeah, I do think that is a very fair statement then.
The impenetrable block of text shows no clear way in, no stepping stones
thank
towards
God.
legibility. Black bars of redactions beset you at all sides.
Oh, I can't even read it.
Numerous lines of inquiry, all of which, however, can be distilled down to a single question. To what can we attribute the Operant Bureau's relative lack of projection power compared to agencies of a similar budget and manpower?
What can we attribute to the Opera Bureau's relative lack of projection power compared to agencies of similar budget and manpower? But it seems like the Opera Bureau and the Super Block, they're not actively trying to aggressively expand. I don't think we fully understand what's their full objective. You know, it seems like a lot of them is trying to keep not the status quo, but keep the spread of techno-fascism, sort of, a little bit. Like even that is like sort of iffy. We don't have the insights of what their higher power is. Projection power from similar agencies in budget and manpower. We don't fully know at least I don't fully know their budget or manpower. It seems like they're very stringent on money. They underpay Herschel, or at least I made Herschel better.
Put simply, why is the opera not mopping the floor with our so-called competition?
So we're going to assume that this is like the agency does have a large manpower with a very large budget. But is the power to, mop the floor with our competition?
The opera has unofficially been considered the last come, last served among the world's 3 leading intelligence agencies for at least 2 decades.
Excellent question. Yeah.
That is what the next 600 pages are dedicated to discovering.
Whoever is reading your thesis would probably say you could condense this into 10. The money stinginess seems like they might be hemorrhaging money. Spy work is just hemorrhaging money. That's a lot of things. Either that or people are pocketing the money, which I wouldn't, I wouldn't say that. That's unrealistic to think. But we may also be hemorrhaging a lot of money. But they were also very keen on, if you have a buzzword in it, we'll give you money. So they may just be also giving out the money, and then they're realizing, oh shit, we're spending a lot of money. So very interesting.
You flip a few dozen pages on and pluck out a paragraph that seems relevant.
As though seeking to remake the agency in his own image, under Twichitov's leadership, the Operant Bureau transformed into an onanistic organization. That is, one that exists solely to satisfy its own circular pleasures, chief among which are hunting for flipped assets and excommunicating its most competent operants.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Roger Klaus Twichitov, Director General of the Operant Bureau from 58 until his untimely death in 87.
That's a long time. Like almost 20 years.
Opera. More like slopera.
Well, who doesn't love a flipped assets hunt? Keep skimming.
All intrinsic to the self-propagating nature of containment mania.
Oh, yeah.
In layman's terms, if the opera were a human being, a psychiatrist would diagnose them as being addicted to self-sabotage, a true master of own goals.
In many aspects, I feel like that's just any large organization. Somehow, they make decisions that I would consider self-sabotage. I'm looking at you specifically, Microsoft. Very much so. But you know what? Truly.
To master the own goal is to master the element of unpredictability.
Hell yeah, it is.
Internal opacity, even when necessary, devolves into bureaucracy with mathematical certainty.
That's also how they justify layoffs.
It follows that an agency run by a being such as Twichitov, a vision-bereft bureaucrat at heart, regardless of assent, would view ever-accumulating clearance levels, recursive encryptions, and sanctioned erasures as signs of progress.
A vision-bereft bureaucrat at heart, regardless of assent, would view whoever accumulating clearance levels. I mean, depends what they have. If they have a lot of information, I would want more clearance. Recursive encryptions. Safety? Sanctioned erasures. Not as cool as signs of progress.
Unlike cancer, neurodegenerative disease, and rigor mortis, things that actually progress, they are, in truth and practice, portents of institutional paralysis.
And he's really going after him, yeah.
Appendix B, apparently, is wholly dedicated to eviscerating Twitchetov.
Fun fact, having appendixes and footnotes can rip into people without feeling bad. I've read footnotes that are like to cite themselves, and then they're like, this is my own research, and then they plug in the main source. I'm like, oh, good God. Sounds very much like he feels developed for it, but the opera did it, and that's why he cannot go back.
Get into the heart of the opera's problems.
He definitely has
in the former director a literary pummeling.
He definitely has very strong views about, one, the leadership. It could also be like at executive levels, at executive levels, and the implementary, like the implementations that he put into the opera. Is he only going after Twitchetov? I think he is. Which is, very fair. I think this is a very good critique. Or, well, again, I don't know what's at the opera. So, but being angry at how they are self-sabotaging and how management and executives are, operating. Well, I do think he puts the opera in somewhat high regards. I think it is, like sort of like, man, this place, this sucks, like this place could have been great, but this sucks, which is very fair. As I think in a 600-page essay, maybe I wouldn't do it, but hell yeah. Flip towards the end and skim the last bit.
A development whose terminal stage is the adversary within. That is, a psychic limbo in which the operant is forced to treat all information, even and perhaps especially that which is opera-provided, as de facto malified, an auto-suspicious routine, a territory from which no assurance is powerful enough to rescue anything.
Damn, he's really going at the opera.
Distrust as a replicating sickness.
He's gone a little heavy on the redactions. What's his deal with Twitchetop? I mean, have you not been upset at an executive before, Herschel? Have you never been so angry that they have destroyed what you believed a wonderful organization before? I have many, 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 many words I have about my executives. Many, many words that would have gotten me fired. There is something to any system, be it biological or cultural, and inevitably develops pathological failure mechanisms that can be rooted out, that stalls the system to a standstill. Very true. Very, very true. Like, Herschel, is it because we're so opera pilled? That's okay if you are. Like, I still love you. You gotta see there's matters that need to be uprooted. But what's his deal with I mean, you could say.
You have to ask Holocene. It's clearly personal as well as professional.
Maybe. Consider this quite professional, not gonna lie. I'm like, you know what? He's going at it. Yeah, go on. He's gone a little heavy on the redactions.
Holocene is electing to keep secrets from the world, and maybe you, and possibly himself.
Or they're just mistakes.
Why would someone redact something they wrote from themselves?
Sometimes it's a thought that shouldn't have been thought out loud, and so we had to redact them. Actually, he's gone extremely heavy on the redactions. Fan the page.
Big thesis, big secrets.
That's okay. Skim some more.
You land on a chapter titled The Torrent of One, Reflections on Function and Fall.
Oh my.
Torrent kind of sounds like...
Nerve, wait.
This section, spanning 20-odd pages, drills down, focusing on a single operand. Holocene considers the career, decisions, and strategic patterns of Operant C.
Oh, that's me.
Over their career, Operant,
Ding.
henceforth known as Operant C, demonstrated an innate faculty for the craft and tremendous capacity for leadership.
Oh,
Accordingly, in
beep, beep.
the Operant Bureau tasked them with setting up a network in
Portofino.
He wrote a case study about you.
He did. I started to look into the position of anthropology ethics, and it's very much seems like, according to the official position you can find online, you've always been in the right. You sure didn't piss someone off, and it really was just politics disguised as ethics. I think I was fighting. The person that I was talking to, who was in my department, we're not on bad terms. We're actually on very, very, very good terms. I think she's just very old. She was very old style of this. It was very, she doesn't understand. She doesn't understand what I was doing. And because she's very old school. And so I think she didn't like it. And then the other three, well, two. The other two, those 3 out of 5, they also sort of didn't understand like why I couldn't just post my full name, school, email address, phone number out, like, you know, on an all chat. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. She really did enforce her old outdated views that doesn't actually reflect the current canonical position of this. Yeah, it's hard. It's difficult. It's very, you know, that's not like the thing that you have to play as well. You just have to just play with all of it. It makes me mad thinking about it. I'm just like, man, like, at least I finished. You know, I don't think there's anything negative about my research, nor does it paint anything in a bad light. I wish I could have done it differently. You know, I wish I could have done it in a way that I would have done it. But I think I would need to make the case a little bit more harder. So I'm just like, dang it. I talked to another professor. His name is Belsdorf. I forget his first name. But he does game anthropology as well, but on Second Life. He still actually, you know, he still does his office hours on Second Life. It's very, very interesting. And I asked him how he navigated it, and like, he helped me write it. You know, how I did the autoethnography. That's where I got the ethnography part of it. And they still rejected it, and I was so mad. Yeah, I literally asked a professor from a school that I wasn't in to help me to reconcile with this. It was just hard. It was anger. I laugh about it now, but trust, I was deeply crying. You know, and I was outnumbered. 3-2. You know, I could only advocate for myself. If I advocated in my undergrad, I think they would have let me. Of course, Holocene and the Opera could see I had it. Sure, Herschel.
Operant C's talents, regrettably, are only matched by a tremendous capacity for self-sabotage.
Uh-oh. You know, Herschel, I think you should take it. You should take it.
A chronic self-auditor, prone to bouts of guilt and melancholy. Operant C internalizes consequences drastically, at times anticipatorially, and resorts to endless confessions and apologies. Insulation from the radical necessity of change.
Oh my god, he ripped into me! Oh my god, he did. You're spot on. You're spot on. Does he say why I'm like this? Don't go into it. But 91 did go very wrong, and I do feel very terrible.
A melancholic air of permanent regret, and an insistence on taking everything upon oneself alone. But Operant C was not alone. They had people beside them.
Oh, it's at least semi-kind. He ripped into me. But he's sort of kind about it. Does he say why I'm like this?
I do not wish to indict a fellow operant, but to cement a larger point,
Yeah.
one that affects all operants. The Operant Bureau itself is to blame for what I call professional deformations.
In the clear, nice. No, Herschel. You gotta keep questioning how so.
Assignment failed. It couldn't help but fail. Assuming Operant C survived the collapse, she was duly remanded to Satellite Facility B, aka the notorious Freezer. Isolation with no end date.
Hey, I like him. He likes me.
A sentence, unwritten yet palpable. I'd rather pick my own freezer.
Isolating. I mean, it is a filing office job, but I wonder if it's actually like real isolation. Because if it is, that's
ideal
cruel.
Agency, one worthy of trust, could amplify competence and care for ailing pathologies. But here, what starts as aptitude or temperament quickly curdles. Let us give the opera credit where due, as it has mastered something after all.
That's crazy. That's actually really... I like that. Damn. He ripped into them. Shit. Woo! Oh my god. That's crazy.
Producing the long-term casualties that prop up its own structural monstrosity.
Archive brain, dialectical backbone, poet cell, communist hermeneutics, crack Holocene cipher, blessed by... Okay. Don't fail me now. Thank God.
You synthesize what you were able to absorb from 600-odd pages in a few glances. Taking into account its size and
thank God.
manpower, the opera should be a bigger player on the world stage.
You know,
The Operant Bureau
it's a good
shuffles
thesis.
along on its rusted treadwheel, shotgun perma-pressed to foot.
Oh.
If it is not a bigger player, he argues, it is because the agency is trapped in a process of which Holocene's own progressive isolation is a microcosm.
To ask why the Operant Bureau exists at all is to ask the same of the superblock, and to confront our place within it. A constellation of intents, betrayals, and ideals, the whole of which can never be witnessed. What would a star ever know of its own constellation? Or remember of it, given that most constellations are formed from stars long dead?
It reads like he's mourning.
If you wanted trust, he should have picked a different field. Does the thesis offer some way forward? Does it? Yeah.
The task is diagnosis, not treatment. Your eyes linger on a phrase from close to the end of the monograph.
Oh, you don't offer solutions? Best practices? Things they could improve on? I mean, you ripped into them. At least you should offer.
Ultimately, the cruel irony of infinite mutual distrust being the fundamental principle on which intelligence agencies are founded should be evident to the intelligent reader.
An endless spiral of mirrors, all facing inwards. None of them reflecting the
A lot of criticism
world.
feels actionable already, though. They should be. Maybe they just can't get out of their old ways. Why create Miho? Won't it suffer the same fate? I mean, it's only with one.
The thesis makes no mention of Miho, or what Holocene hopes it will achieve. At heart, he is a poet's spy. He holds curiosity for the world and its
Oh, my
layers,
poor baby.
even if it has been deeply corroded by intelligence work.
So, what's his actual conclusion?
The conclusion spans
Oh!
40-odd pages. A heavily redacted maze of paragraphs, diagrams, schematics, and footnotes. Its opening lines read,
The opera's failings traced herein are unforgivable. Yet, what of the state that birthed it? What of the individuals that animated?
Oh, so it's not just about the opera.
on paper, Holocene
Oh.
frames this as expanding the scope, not uncommon
That
in
is-
scholarly works.
Yeah. Sounds like he does have a plan. What do we call it? I don't think it's expanding the scope. Is it? I think what people usually write is like, I hope that this work further pushes other scholars to expand on this work. You know, it's not, here's the solutions. It's like, here, I hope this helps. Which is fair, you know? I did it too. This sounds like I'm a shitty grad
allowing him
student.
to foment his own distrust at apparently
So funny.
everything.
Yeah, expanding the scope. I guess that's like the bet. I should have used that. That's actually really good. I had to rewrite.
The People's Republic's dream of a kinder world. The opera dreams of revealing it. The operant dreams of dreams. All fantasies in waiting, yet to be given memory.
With that, the thesis ends.
He's a good writer. I will say, very excellent writer. This would have seemed like a very fun read. Enlightening.
It folds shut without protest.
That seems like a fun read. God, why do I still have this? Jesus Christ.
Cascade,
I read your thesis.
you did. I'm sure you have questions.
Oh, he loves me. There's a chapter in there about me. More of thorough skimming, if I'm honest. Don't tell him that. There's a weird dichotomy between putting your whole field on your own shoulders and carrying it forward, even if it's a few steps, and everyone just pushing the responsibility off to the next person. Yeah. I mean, we can't study everything. That's the hard part. You know, I feel like in the hard sciences, you know, like I feel like every time I think about them, I'm like, they're making like breakthroughs. We cannot find something in between those two extremes. I feel like like when I think of like hard sciences, I feel like they're always doing breakthroughs, and I always feel like, damn, I'm not doing jack shit. It is an inferiority complex, I definitely think, and I think that's a lot of what a lot of social science feels too. There's some sort of inferiority complex against the hard sciences because they're making breakthroughs, and I'm like, wow, they're curing cancer. I'm like, wow. I was like, damn, you know, that'd be cool, you know. And anthropology is way harder to quantify progress too, though. I argue that we can't. You know, we don't even have hypotheses. Like when we're presenting things, is there a hypothesis? Never. We can't even make assumptions because you can't assume something about culture. We just present it. It's so weird. I sort of like it. It helps my brain. It's so you know, there's always like a heart of me that hopes that, because I work in gaming, that one day that game companies would take these suggestions that, you know, other game humanity people take to heart, you know, and maybe push forward a better practice within them. There's, you know, and there's also, you know, the critiques about the game industry and like gaming, and then we go into that whole weird section. It's like, we're gaming's becoming woke, and I'm like, ooh, yikes, you know. Then we get Gamergate Part Dos, and I am like, ooh, no, I'm good. That's why I don't do anything about like gender or anything. I don't want to open those holes. I'm here about economy, you know, the things that people care about, I guess. Money. People, it's hard. The woke phase is already mostly over now, luckily. I don't know. I hope, you know, we push forward a wonderful, diverse gaming sphere. I mean, we sort of are, you know. We games are being pushed out by the millions. I actually, it's not by the millions. I think, I don't remember the exact number, but I do remember a report that Steam revealed that there's over like 100,000 games being pushed onto Steam like yearly, and barely a handful of them like make money. And so I keep thinking, I'm like, how many games have I not played that are like actual very good gems in the best way possible? I can say, like, we are at the most diverse, but I have the impression that the whole woke thing is taking a good thing and converting it into extreme ideology that's hurting even in their own cause. I'm just worried that we're gonna come to the game sphere of like sort of people getting hurt for wanting, like, say, a female lead, or hurt in the, like, telling stories about subjects that people would consider woke, like, I guess, transgenderism, or what was that game called? It was the one that Microsoft funded. I say funded. It was on Game Pass. They took a deal with Microsoft. I wish I remember. Something to Midnight, I think. And I heard it was a wonderful game, and then the studio got shut down. I want games to push and tell stories that people may be uncomfortable with, you know. But did they actually happen on a large scale? I didn't see this happening on a scale that's meaningful behind pushback for any type of story. On a large scale, I think, what was that game? I think CD Projekt Red was making one. It was a girl with like the bald head, and everyone really hated it. They're like woke, and then we had the series. These stories have always been written, and if the book was good, it would, if it was successful. I hope so. What was it? And I remember Siri for the new Witcher game also got some weird pushback. I was like, wait, she looks great. You know, I think this is all very online talk, you know. It's not like I rarely find that talk in real life, which is a lot more satisfying. I really enjoy, you know, when I went to the Game Awards, you find people who loved all games, stuff like that. Large scale, I don't fully think so, though. I think it's just when you're online, you know, because most of my work is reading comments, synthesizing sentiment, going through all this, you know. It's just, how do I say? Because I am constantly on these websites and constantly reading for my own work, and then I have to read all these things. The mention of transgender predicts at least a 0.5-star uplift now on Goodreads. Really? That cannot possibly be a good thing for anyone who actually, for anyone including transgender people. Really? That's interesting. I feel like I haven't seen any transgender stories, which is very, maybe it says I haven't been looking for it. But one day. Well, maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll read some. And, honestly, there's a lot of times I get sad because, you know, I want to read more like queer books, just to, you know, diversify my reading, just for me, you know. It's like a me thing. It's a lot of times, unfortunately, because they're young writers, go on Goodreads and the top fantasies and urban fantasies are like 30% queer at least. I feel like the top urban fantasies are still the same fantasies I still read, which is like a Brandon Sanderson book. What is it? The Dark Wing, the Fourth Wing, I think. You know, I feel like like they're always and but it's always like some of them are just not as well written. I think they're just young authors, you know. It's a young author thing. So I think I have to wait a little bit more to have like better written books. I will say, what's it called? Gideon the Knife is very well written. I really like that book a lot. There's just some books that are just like, you know, this is not as well written. One day, they're fun. They're fun. But yeah, I want more diverse stories. I want more stories to play, which is, you know, I'm glad that's a lot of games coming out, but now we're at that weird point of like, there's a lot of games coming out and there's discoverability is hard, which is really sad. You know, I wish marketing is hard too. And I feel bad for like smaller studios that don't have the budget to market, because it's like you just put your game out there and pray to God that it hits someone's feed. What's the new what? The biggest thing right now is like game slop. I mean, friend slop. I don't like calling them friend slop. It's party games. Party games. I love party games, but I'm like, oh man, it's another party game that you have to buy within the first 3 weeks, and then after that it just dies, and you're just like, oh. I'm glad like Peak is still coming up, or Repo. Those are still like big games to play, which is really nice. Friend slop is for sure thing, but the terms has gotten out of control. Yeah, but you know, a $5.99 game, that feels fine. I feel like those are like, when they're not expensive, I think they're justifiable. As long as they're fun, you know, it's a fun time with friends. I just feel sad when, you know, it's nothing like a Mario Party where you can always come back to it. It's like, let's play Mario Party, but it's like something you just play and you forget later, which is a little bit sad. Some of them are really fun though. I do think like Peak and Repo are like in Among Us, you know, the fun slop. I really do miss Among Us a lot. Like, I think that's also because it was during like COVID era, and I don't know, it was just so fun. It was just so fun. Right now it's Big Walk, and I haven't played it yet. I still don't really know what it's about, other than walking. Is it about puzzles? I don't know. There's a chapter about me, isn't there?
About you? I'm not sure what you mean, Cascade. Did you see your cryptonym mentioned, or...
A whole chapter, Torrent of One, or something.
Oh yes, the Torrent of One. Reflections on function and fault.
Ah, he's such good. Like, Leap of Coming was sure slop. Peak started out as slop, but they went hard to actually make it a decent game. Leap of Coming was so fun. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Mecha Chameleon is for sure slop. Oh yes, it is the painting one. I think that one. I was so sad no one wanted to play with me. I was like, dang it. This looks so cool. I'm a sucker for what's it called? The hide and seek games. What was it called before? Prop Hunt. I love prop hunt games. Those are so fun. I still love watching prop hunt videos. It's about me, right? In 91?
I can conjure no response to that question.
Herschel. Actually, I think it started with Rage games. Those were the first slop games.
I believe the chapter.
Is it like those games that you just constantly die?
Adequately redacted. And like any good academic turned operant, I abide by the redactions.
But you redacted it. I'm just glad my legendary exploits have been somewhere transcribed.
Not everything is about you, Cascade.
Wow, okay. Don't have to be like that. Okay. Oh my god, getting over it? Oh my god. I hate that. Jump King? Oh my god. I was so mad. Anger so high. You see, to have it for Twitchitov.
Clown number 1 at the Circus Central.
Hell yeah, brother.
Recall the era we joined the opera. Twitchitov was director, means of ascent unknown. Sometime before I was initiated, I assume he must have done something useful.
You know, there's a thing, what we like to call nepotism. That's the best type of, you know, ascent you can get.
You never met Twitchitov, but you were always aware of his presence on some unknowable higher level.
Let him continue. Let's let him talk.
I was conducting internal intelligence on behalf of the Remembrancer Division and followed Twitchitov to a card game with a cabal of other high rankers.
Oh.
One of the wives there bluffed them all 3 times in a row. By the 4th round, Twitchitov's hands were shaking. He was terrified, utterly dismantled. I never forgot that.
Not director level material. I agree, that doesn't bode well. Well, I don't think we should. Well, he's dead. So that doesn't bode well for party security.
Or us, as, you know, actual people.
Sure.
A rumor whispered among the more seasoned remembrancers that director Twitchitov asphyxiated himself under autoerotic circumstances.
Huh. Didn't he kill himself? He did?
If unfettered rumor is to be believed.
Do you believe it? That's the real question.
He also lost half the
The
opera
nepotism is so
central
frustrating
hall
because it's so
files in
horrible. But yeah, it produced
different
Michelangelo and
illicit
Mozart.
stakes card
It's all
game
about who gets the
earlier
nepo
that
tree.
same
You
night.
know what nepo baby I really love? The people who do claymation still. I believe he's the son, or at least a very close friend with Nike's CEO. Yeah, he's the only one doing claymations, or at least one of the main one. He's the son. Ah, yes, the son of Nike doing claymation. Fantastic. He's pushing the arts. He's pushing the arts. Saw the new movie trailer. Is that the new movie? Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, yeah. Oh gosh. I hope. Is it good? I want it to be good.
So yes, Cascade, I rag hard on Roger Klaus.
Michelangelo was very funny though. Mozart is also a very, very funny man. Mozart is a... When I was learning piano and we were talking about Mozart, I only remember of him being a little bit crazy, a little bit angry, a little childish. But you know what? Great, very, very, a genius. Mozart, genius. Is he crazy? Possibly. I do believe that. Good on him. Man, Nike's son doing I really got into that. I'm like, what happened? Like, what came into your mind? Like, I want to do claymation. A long, grueling art to make a movie. That's so much. That's really cool. I honestly think that's really, really cool. I know some redacted stuff in there.
Your former double glances up at the ceiling and hums to himself.
Oh, see, the redacted parts, why were they redacted?
You'd have to ask the censors, but I'm almost sure they wouldn't tell you.
I get your point overall.
Please, I'd be delighted to hear your summation, Cascade.
The opera is his own gold merchant addicted to hammering the ball into his own net. Sort of, yeah.
Not sure about the metaphor there, Cascade, but yes, pretty much that's what I was going for.
I got the violation?
Seems logic.
Damn it!
You bear none of the blame for what happened. Everything you did was an expression of institutional logic.
Good job.
What you know as the Operant Bureau is nothing but a metaphysical conceit. Know this. If there is an opera, there is also an
It looks like a story about Modern Family going back in the medieval times. It's called Wildwood. It's adapted from a book. Ooh, was it the hardcore thing again? I think it was the internal, like, the victim one. Internal victim. Oh yes, it was the hardcore thing again. God dang it! I keep getting that one every time. Every time. Honestly, I fear that you might be very right. I think he's somewhere right. And what's within this inner opera?
The negative image of its outer intention. Silver salts burned by light, then stained with dark. Fog and dream.
The opera is just another boring art of bureaucracy, man.
Did you know that there's a medical research facility on the fringes of Novessa that was designed with the sole purpose of developing chemical weapons?
That doesn't surprise
the
me.
most successful of which has been used in the assassinations of 12 and a half party dissidents?
That's crazy. I didn't.
Well, now you do.
Well, that's all in the opera.
Have another look when you can, Cascade. I think it really starts screaming on the second read.
Oh, guys. I think I should take a smoke.
Likewise,
And a
Cascade.
half. Maybe one's just paralyzed. Maybe one's just zeroed out. He's not fully dead yet. Okay. So I think I have to drink some alcohol. Ooh. This is not gonna be good. Ooh. This is really not gonna be good. I only have one schnapp. Okay. Okay, me. I know. Ooh, fuck, dude. It's not breaking me yet. Time to smoke. Smoke some more, Herschel. And I'm great again. I am all good. I am no longer roll at least 6 with the 2 lowest. I have a solid chance. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine.
He didn't choose this. If he had his way, he'd be 10 books deep in a dusty library. Someone must have ushered him in.
Oh, you recruited? That's where I also recruited to join the FBI. It's all college. Yeah.
Of course. Plucked straight out of my college days.
I had the option. Internet advocacy, intelligence agency, or game company. And I chose the game company. I feel like I would have gotten... Actually, no, it was during the Ukrainian war. Never mind. I don't think I would have been safer. I was like, damn, like if I just had an office job, that would have been nice, wouldn't it? And then I'm like, oh wait, no.
I studied
Sure they
modern
don't
languages
pay well.
initially, but swiftly, some claimed alarmingly swiftly, pivoted to new criticism in my second term.
That's a philosophy.
I
Good.
soon became involved with the socialist poetry magazine Playoffs as a regular contributor.
Oh,
The editor was a woman I admired quite a lot.
oh.
There. How it so often goes. The emotional spell cast as ideology.
What she would like? What was she like? This woman.
Gifted, curious, persuasive.
Ooh.
This editor was a communist and upfront about it. What she was less upfront about was her covert role as an opera talent scout.
You see, this was different. At my school, they just had a table and they took my application because I gave it to them and then they called me. It was a lot less covert. Like, yeah, guys, join your
She was
local intelligence
well-versed in
agency.
Socialist hermeneutics, the literary application of materialism. And I was very young, very malleable, and very keen to close read the world.
Me too, Holocene. Me
So
too.
eventually I dropped out of college and followed her to the superblock. And slowly, too slowly, realized that communists don't believe the world can or should change. And if you cannot change it, Cascade, then interpreting it holds no meaning.
I mean, it really depends on who you're talking to. Really. I mean, there's the Marx-Leninists who believe in that the vanguard, uphold the revolution, you know. There's me.
He skipped over the part where he followed this woman to another country.
What's her name? The editor?
Ivy.
Oh. Did you and her have a thing going on?
Define thing.
Love?
Nothing as real as that. I was only interested in intellectual abandon.
Ah, saposexual.
His perfect memory is failing him here.
Oh.
Right at this critical moment, he followed his heart and dragged his mind along behind it.
That's a little bit romantic. You know, funny enough, I told my friend. It was like, she told me, Eerie, the climbers almost always end up at the top. Oh, that is always the problem with these movements. There's true believers in the one that just want to see it as a ladder to climb to gain power. The climbers almost always end at the top. Yeah, it's my friend was telling me that she's worried that I may accidentally end up in a not healthy relationship because I'm a very, I guess, passive person, or like in like romantic relationships, or I am too forgiving about a lot of grievances, because I have been in many of which, like, not toxic friendships, or friendships that I, like, my friends have told me, like, hey, this is probably like they're not treating you right, so I stay, and they're like, they worry about that. I made the joke. I'm like, are you scared that I may run off to London to find love? And she's like, if you do, how am I gonna bring you back? And I'm like, I don't know. But they're sweet. They're very, very sweet. They're concerned. They're slightly concerned because I somehow meet crazies. I don't know how I meet crazies, but I meet crazies, and they're like, they're just worried that I may accidentally fall in love with one of the crazies, and they're worried that they have to bring me home, which is very sweet of them. I love them very much. Like, they've been my friends for how long now? Like over 10 years. They've been treating me very, very well. but but they did tell me, like, I tend to follow my heart more than my reason, which is very fair. I think I do also do that in other cases too, where I just follow my heart. Is it safe? Possibly not. Is it the hopeless romantic in me? Yes. Am I emotional? Very yes.
I saw her again.
Oh my God.
In Novessa, March 91. Just before we left for Portofino, by coincidence. Although there is, of course, no such thing.
Oh?
Spring's thin edge, a promise yet to be delivered on. Trembles of blossom on the tree branches lining People's Square. A woman in a blue cardigan pauses at a wooden stool stacked with old books.
And you two hooked up?
No. She didn't even recognize me. And I didn't even bother to correct her. I felt nothing, Cascade, for the world or for the cause.
If you always follow reason, you surely end up miserable as much. No. I feel, I think I talked to my therapist. I wish I was a little bit more, I guess, logical. I feel like I would be hurt less.
Or for her.
I think it's for her. You know, follow your heart. In theory, lovely, wonderful, romantic. And a lot of it as well is heartbreaking. You know, those heart shattering.
But I have many happy memories of more idealistic times, and for those I owe her a lot.
Oh. How about we team up?
Excellent idea, Cascade. Miho would assist you in completing the assignment, while you would join Miho as the agency's first special asset. Liminal class.
Uh-oh. But I don't want that.
Shocking demotion. Rung number 1 on the ladder of being.
I would act as assignment lead for Miho. You would act as assignment lead for the opera, and therefore assignment lead for the assignment. We will never once speak of our collaboration.
I thought you didn't trust us.
I don't.
Damn. And you have no idea what we're even going to do together.
Your former double looks beyond you.
He's a little bit crazy.
Completely still for a long moment.
But I think he needs to get out of here. I think he needs to go touch grass a little bit.
A familiar tick, like he's caught a glimpse of an alternate future and can't look back.
Likely the assassination of a major political figure. Lucian, I would venture, one of their photocopied ministers.
He knows so much.
But I've already said too much.
Damn.
Is he engaging in advanced cognitive maneuvers right now?
Pretty much that, yeah. My bad.
Please, don't be impressed. It's effortless.
Damn.
There is my proposition. An interdepartmental collaboration. You join Miho as a temporary asset. Miho lends its full force to the opera.
Which is you. What the opera done for me lately? Let's go, Miho and Yuho. Oh, no, don't say that. Your Melita wouldn't like this.
All work and no play makes Melita see phallic objects everywhere.
Uh-oh. Reason just means delayed gratification and discipline. Depriving yourself of happiness now for the promise of happiness later. But there's never a good enough reason to stop delaying. Balance is so hard. It is very hard.
We're almost set.
My heart.
Of course, we can't kick off collaboration with our base of operations in such a state.
Oh, God.
It seems largely fine.
So, here's my first directive, special asset. Get cleaning.
What? Hold on, you want me to tidy up your bedroom?
I did not create the tyranny of hierarchy, Cascade. but I remain oppressed by it.
What? The room is fine.
I can barely hear you above all this mess, Cascade.
You know, that +1 delirium definitely was worth it.
As I said, impossible to commence operations within the current state of affairs.
I'm gonna choke him out. I see how it is. You are not oppressed by, you know, the hegemony of hierarchy.
Oversee.
Oversee? Suppose I'll get to cleaning then.
In your own time, Cascade.
I hate you. What the fuck do you mean? How do I clean this mess? How do I clean
The
this?
file stamped with Miho internal report lies on the desk.
This man.
Below the stamp.
I don't like him anymore. Yeah, he made us go clean. Look at all this shit. Do we really need him? Possibly not.
The rest of
But
the
we
cover
should-
is obliterated by warning
We
labels.
should do as an operant and as a friend to get him out of this hellhole.
Eschaton, a day after the end of time. The
God damn it.
final turning of divine machinery.
Halsey, what's this intermatter phasing?
Exactly what it implies. Solid matter moving through other solid matter by phasing with it on a metadimensional plane. For example, as it pertains to the Miho Zero Hold report you've just discovered, the psychogenic passing of human body through cement wall.
You can't do that. Okay.
Cascade, I asked you to clean up, not compromise the agency.
How is this compromising the agency?
That is live ammunition for metaphysical warfare. You have been cautioned.
Hold on.
You feel Hollis.
Hold on. Hold on. Sexy. I think. Wait. Hirsch? Hirsch? No! Oh my god. No. This is the bitch move.
A typed page
Oh,
lies
wait, it's right here.
upside down in a stack of similarly formatted files. The cover reads, Remote Viewing Testimonial, N28.
Remote viewing?
A fringe psychic art. The ability to view an unseen place.
He looks
or
very
thing
dapper, I will
via
say.
a sense
I will
beyond
say
the
he looks
standard five.
extremely dapper.
A camera of the mind. Is this how Holocene located you?
Can Halsey remote view?
At the very least, he is RV curious.
How do you know I was back in town?
Your former double catches your eye, then looks down and pats the floor with his shoe.
You know, you can start cleaning.
Good job, Cascade. Getting the hang of it.
You can.
You're in the basement's basement. One quick glance tells you all you need to know.
This is the Virgin Subterranean Speed Suite.
Sweet.
Yeah, the suite where you beat.
Look harder, Cascade. There is no pornographic material to be found in this room. Not an adult magazine or explicit video disc in sight.
But a man with near perfect memory wouldn't need material, would he?
Cascade, we both know workplace harassment is a bourgeois construct.
Whoa!
All the same, please stop.
What do you mean? Workplace harassment is a bourgeois construct. What the fuck?
It seems quite compelling. The 56-year-old woman was partnered with a
I'm so
trusted
mad.
friend as a target selector.
This game hates me. I never get anything. I want
She
from
then
our
described
roles.
the site of a decade-old plane crash in great detail, while her friend was physically present at the location, 2,000 miles away. Unprompted, she also gave specific, accurate descriptions of the aviation accident itself.
What was the accident?
The testimony is light on cause, but it involved the collision of 3 separate aircraft.
Holy shit.
164217.
Oh, no.
Start of transcript. What is that? Oh fuck, did we? Why is it turning? Full power. Increasing ambient noise. I gave it full power.
Increasing ambient
Oh my god.
noise.
Oh my god.
3 fucking planes? That's
2
crazy.
passenger airliners and a military jet. Exceeding bank angle. Increasing engine noise. Exceeded. Not enough. Calm. Calm. This is it. Oh, please, God. Oh no. I can't see. 164454. End of transcript.
I like how our narrator did really well on that. I really like it.
Feels like 1,000 eyes are on
That's
you
so
as you
cute.
step back.
That was a really good transcript read. A faint draft whistles through the hatch. There's another room under this one. Is there? New wires clean spliced into old circuitries. Days, maybe weeks old of work.
A silver brick.
I would like to
foil
take a
wrap
nap.
Increased with
Like,
factory
not in real life.
precision.
Actually, sometimes in real life, but
Recognize
it's
dull sheen and shape
2300.
instantly.
Bushel's been awake for a long, long time.
Beneath the word Cosmo Comida, a grinning cosmonaut, one gloved hand giving a thumbs up, the other squeezing purple paste from a tube into their mouth.
These rations ain't good?
Produced by a company called Vanguarda 79, it claims to be the food of the future.
I have water from the future. Is it?
Technically, yes, due to the violent contractions of space-time.
How many of these does he have stashed in here?
Tossed in the corners, clotted beneath furniture, dozens upon dozens of silver packs, glinting in the half-light. This is a man with a system, a tried and tested one.
Been down here for years. He really needs to get out in the sun.
5, to be precise.
Oh my god.
Ever since the crew's blowout.
See, we really need to get him out of here, you guys. Like, I know he's a little bit pretentious. I know he's a little bit mean. I know he's making us clean up his house. He needs to get out of here.
You went east, he went south.
Look at Halcyon.
Your former double glances back at you, pushes his glasses up his face, then turns away.
Check the expiration date.
Even though Cosmo Comida claims to be the food of the future, small print on the packet reads, Best by Heptimus 84, 12 years ago.
Yikes.
He's subsisting on these alone.
I can't believe Holocene is living like this.
He found himself a little world, newly terraformed. All his and no one else's.
You know, he could, in fact, leave and take the working tram back. I did this to him. I'm basically force feeding him these fabricated rations. They left him like this, the opera or the shadow beneath him. Yeah.
And the Operant Bureau forgets by design.
But where is he supposed to go?
Especially in the aftermath of
That's very true.
catastrophic collapse.
I don't think he's like Ramses,
A
though.
report called your last out in.
I don't think he got his, everything erased. He could possibly go back to the super block. He did say that they didn't believe him, so maybe not. I mean, everyone found something. I mean, this is his, but I do think he's a little bit more well off than some of them.
You were a full world away, counting down days in cigarette stubs, a thick curtain drawn over Novessa, watching a phone that never rang.
Not the same, I was home.
A familiar room, yes, but mentally, a hostile foreign shore.
For sure better off than Carolina, yeah. Oh my god, that poor girl. And Ramses. And Ramses too, like suffering from seizures all that time. Damn. Trumbo's dead. But he's a girl now. Is that better or worse? I can't fully tell. Check out the info on the back.
Heat stamped in pale blue, weight, pack date, and manufacturer details. A company called
Also, Temple
Lockley
died due to his own
Refnor.
mistakes. Also true. Went out. Yes, possibly the most Temple way to go. But again, he's now a girl. I don't know again if him being Yana is the best thing ever, but Yana's Yana, but also tempo.
Famous for sterile logistics, tax-flexible exports, and a stunning aversion
Now he's just double
to
straight
political
somehow.
alignment.
He's straight now, sort of. Do you think if Yana saw Reno, he'll remember? And also, that's gross. There's so many implied, like, what ifs, and they're like, ugh. I don't want to think about that. 5 times down the way, quite the distance.
A triumph of international cooperation.
Just the thinking about, you know, all of those duplicates just makes me like, ooh, yike.
You sense the long shadow of Emter hanging over this.
Can you please at least give me something, Blueprint? I beg of you. Oh, thank God. This game.
This is not about cleaning. It is not even about this room.
It's about Holocene, isn't it?
Of course. There is a room behind this one.
You mean down
locked
there?
Within your
Like here?
former double's head. Curtains twitch at the windows. Inside, stacks of dogged dream and memory contaminate each other.
How do I get in?
You'll need a key.
Oh.
He wants you to find something he cannot give you. It is disguised but not hidden. So that piece of paper right there.
What? That? You could just point it out.
Maybe he can, or believes he can. This is not about cleaning. It is not even about this room. It is about that single slip of paper and whatever is written upon it.
Take some rations.
There's enough in this box for a month of austere survival.
Take 5.
You pocket the freeze-dried rations.
You know, I'm taking his food.
Please, help yourself, Cascade.
You didn't even be sort of sarcastic about that. Oh wait, before we see that, there's something in here that you sort of want.
A dark patch of glistening mold curls out from the base of the far
What is that?
wall.
What is that? I'm trying to like look with it.
Colored like the memory of a wound.
Take a closer look.
The mold has a vague and irregular shape, like black splotches of malignancy on an X-ray.
What is that?
Yellow tendrils streak across
Me-
it.
Herschel, can you like look closer? What kind of mold is that?
Slime class, if you were to guess.
Is that how you spell mold?
Vicerum polycephalum, to be specific.
How do I know that?
Short-lived mold phase, circa 63.
Is it doing anything?
Not really. Nothing observable, at least.
Was up to something. Brits.
Quiet calculations, chemical negotiations, feeling the terrain. Just mold stuff.
Examine the tendrils. It has tendrils?
1,000 skinny antennas. The tendrils seem to favor seams and stress lines rather than smooth concrete.
Exploring weak spots respectable. Gross and unnatural. If it's so smart, let's see if it survived bleach. Now, that's so mean. Exploring weak spots respectable.
Solid operant instincts.
Follow the mold spread.
The denser part sits low, where the floor dips slightly. From there, its growths fan out and up, thinning into forking strands.
Look up.
Tucked into the upper corner, an old ventilation grill, square and rust-rimmed.
So he didn't have his vents on.
Definitely came from there. It's just a little coward patch, nestled in the corner like it's hiding from you.
Oh man, nothing to... I don't know.
You try to conjure up
Damn it.
cross-sections and ductworks, but come up with nothing.
How do you not get a single point of anxiety or delirium from this? It's just mold. It's
Not an
fine.
infestation.
Oh,
Just a lonely smudge of dark damp with zero ambitions.
Herschel. Do it. I don't care. Exert it. What?
You steady your grip, and
Well, now
ready
you
the
gain
business
something from
end
it.
of the multi-tool. The tool jerks forward, so you overcorrect.
Hate this game.
A wet strand arcs up, yellow, viscous, a rope of living glue, and lands directly in your mouth.
Why do you even roll? Because I wanted to. I wanted. 2 fingers into mouth, 0 dignity. Holocene. I think I just swallowed some mold. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's throw it up. You don't know what's in there.
Your stomach clenches, your throat tightens.
I can do it
You
again.
lurch forward and retch so hard your vision fuzzes at the edges. But the mold does not concede its ground so easily.
Herschel! Already collected human specimen. To eat mold is to know mold. Oh, there is the fatigue. I think I can do it again.
You turn away from the mold.
Well, guys, before we do all that and progress the game, I'm going to go to the bed all the way back. Actually, there's fast travel. While outside, is this not considered out to the side? Okay, guys, let's do a little run. Wink, 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 wink. You know, if I see that woman again, I'm going to kill her. I have 6 bullets in this stupid gun. What the? Ah. Go. 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 We're going to take a nap. Oh. I missed this. Dry watering holes. A small pack gathering here to sip and trade grunts. The woman is just a tool of the bagman. Yeah, but that tool took my CD and... Oh, I got scared. My CD and my copper. How dare she? How dare she? She violated the pacts of trust. Look at her. So fast. So speedy. So amazing. She may have been an object of the bagman, but she has committed a crime, an international crime. She insulted a spy, which is a crime of itself. So she needs to be taken care of. God, Herschel, raise those knees. I hate how you run so much. Oh God, you're so funny, Herschel. Actually, no, wait, I'm outside now. Wow, look, I can fast travel across planes of existence. You her? No. You her? No. I want to find that woman one day. She's gonna get it. Anyways.
Oh, Prince.
It's constant in that photo that we saw. Hey.
You have already engaged.
Hey, Supapod. You know, I'm gonna be glad to let you know I'm not gonna imprint my mind thoughts on you. That's a little bit rude, you know? I never even got to listen to that whole ultraviolet thing.
The bed welcomes you for a soft slumber.
Sleep.
The stillness of the room
Wow, look at
quietens your
that.
mind
I'm
as you settle
healed.
down. As you are about to drift off, the phone rings. You clumsily reach up and hold it to your ear.
Uh-oh.
Operant, are you busy?
No, my beloved.
A strange cadence.
Since the poster
Uneasy
aspect, he's on the red
syllables
disc.
Stumbling over a sloshing beat.
Melita?
Yes, it's me.
Yeah?
She sounds quite drunk.
You're drinking again.
Again. You say it like I stopped.
Oh. What's the matter?
I just wanted to make sure you're still there.
I'm here.
Good. That's very good to hear.
What's going on, Mel?
Another operant was zeroed out in theater today.
Oh, that's
Another.
No one you'd know. Hopscotch. Our old hand in Mercia. Executed by monotheists.
oh.
Whole network lost as well.
Who was their controller?
Who do you suppose?
Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
Oh yes. We're all very sorry. It's a highly regrettable situation overall.
Oh, that actually really sucks.
Hopscotch will get their unmarked star at the Palace of Culture. Tonight, all the controllers will go out to the Hyacinth Bar and drink Vana Kohila until we can barely walk.
And you'll just show up the next day?
Like nothing happened. Because that's our role. Who would answer your calls if we didn't?
Who messed up?
Too early to say. Hopscotch hadn't checked in for 48 hours, so I called their magic box and a voice I'd never heard before answered.
Oh.
It was a woman. Older, absolutely nonchalant, like a pensioner's, I thought. I said I must have misdialed. And do you want to know what she said?
Is this like an actual dream? Or is this like, is this something actually were happening?
Of course you do.
I think it's real. Maybe not.
No, that's not what she said. What she said was, "It's all right, dear. Nothing to get hung about." Of course, that's when I knew Hopscotch was dead.
Oh.
Feet swaying gently, a few feet above the ground. The left laces have come untied.
I'll remember her voice for a very long time.
What do you want from me? No, Herschel. Let her have her moment. Yeah.
Don't just sit there while I discompose myself. Say something.
Okay, she wanted me to say something.
This took a very sad turn. It won't be easy to swing it back around. Life sparkles in death's presence, magnificent and fragile. Draw her close.
I'm not risking it. I know. I don't need to waste it. I don't trust myself. Oh my god. My heart.
Even if you survive this assignment and live for her to give you 100 more, you may never get another chance to bare your heart like this.
I never feel, I only do all these tasks so I can hear your voice. I never feel that I experience something until I'm telling you about it afterwards. Oh my, they're both good. They're both good. They're both good. Shit. They're both, it's a bit cheesy, but it's cute. I would get flustered. Oh my god. This one's so, that's so sweet, too. Oh my god, they're both cute. Oh my god. Do the second one.
Don't talk shit, Cascade.
Oh my god. I'm 15. I'm 15. This is deep. Know how I feel about you.
I'm tired of pretending. There are dozens of other controllers. It would be the same with them.
No!
An invitation rather than an accusation.
If you don't want to pretend, then call me by my name. Don't hang up on her. If you don't want to pretend, then call me by my name.
You hear a sharp intake of breath. It didn't seem like shock, but pleasure at the question. And then at the sound of your anticipation.
I beg. I'm a simp, please.
Cascade.
But for once, it sounds like a prayer.
I can't. I wouldn't be able to take it back.
Please. I beg you. beg of you, please.
She wants a lover. She wants you.
You know, instincts, just for that, I'm buying you too. Keep talking.
You're getting too comfortable. What would you like me to say?
Sure, tell me what. Don't tell me I'm a good cop for it. I'm too flustered already. Tell me what you look like.
I have brown eyes, a high arched nose, a pointed chin, a slight but constant frown, like I'm always considering a problem. I have blonde hair cut to my jaw.
That's you.
Oh.
I'm also quite pale. So pale that the dark circles under my eyes quite suit me, like decorations rather than insomnia. But I'm probably a little flushed at the moment.
You're describing me. I like how you never tell me exactly what I want to hear. You're describing me.
Am I? Maybe I was just getting us mixed up. You're so close now.
Tell me your name.
It's Melita when you say it. Even though it's false, I can hear the intent of me on your lips. And that makes it true.
This has to be a dream. I can't. Melita?
Come on, don't do that.
She doesn't want you to stop.
I mean, I'm a good operator.
Laughter. Golden brown.
You are reckless, undependable, disorderly. You once told me you recruit assets based on feel. You are terrible.
You love me.
Don't do that.
She means it this time.
Damn.
What do you imagine when you think of me?
Herschel, I'm too flustered, man. You can't do this to me. You can't just write this shit. You can't just write this. Just your voice is all I know. How you feel, what it would be like to touch you. I don't really. Stop it, Herschel. We're in the mood. Let's go.
I don't feel like anything. I'm a ghost, an error. Even if you could hold yourself to me, wrap yourself in me, there'd be nothing.
Be something just for a moment.
But then I wouldn't be me.
We have to end like that? That can't. It's getting late, Mel.
Thank you for talking to me. I suppose tonight our roles were reversed.
The line deadens to a low, constant tone. It sounds like a lament.
We're gonna get married. It's like we messed up somewhere. I don't care. We're gonna get married somehow. One day.
Raw information atomizes itself. On the other side of the world, a phone rings.
That was lovely.
Cascade.
You still sound tired, and you're help again.
Go on.
I think that was actually very cute. That was very cute. That was so sweet in a lot of ways. I don't think there's any way you can actually end it. Like, one day, when she's back in the super block, one day. I need advice about MTR Junior Negotiator.
I don't have any individual profiles to hand, but liberals are all basically the same. Ask away.
Oh, I already did this. I can't really do
You'll
anything about
find
him.
a way through.
I found someone willing to trade information about talks for some space program material. One of the GMs asked me to help him evict some squires in the Palace of Culture.
You're doing tasks for local authorities now. Cascade,
Yes.
do not neglect your assignment.
There's a song coming from the building and no speakers.
I don't see what this has to do with anything. But no speakers at all?
No?
Peaked. Can't help herself.
We're gonna get married one day.
I assume Portofiero's Palace of Culture will have a pneumatic tube system, same as ours. Maybe it's coming from something stuck in the tubes. Check the basement for
Apparently that drunk call is rare. People report having done 3 playthroughs and they're getting one in life. God bless. Oh my god. That's such a sweet. Oh, that's so nice. You know, that made me feel, now that makes me feel nice. I'm like, wow. I get a love phone call from Melita? That's so nice.
anything else.
Not Holocene.
What does that have to do with the opera?
He's living at the bottom of a rocket silo.
Fascinating. Leave him there,
Damn.
please.
That's so cool.
That can skill operant.
I wonder if that's something similar to, like, if there's anything in Disco that's a very rare thing to happen. Unlike me, who got the Kuno ending. That was sweet. That was a genuinely sweet. Oh, that was lovely. We're gonna get married one day. Oh yes, before we do that, before we go back to our lovely home in the silo, we get to do this thing again. Was worth it. Was worth the anxiety. Dossier. Anything we wanna like upgrade, guys? Do you think we should upgrade anything? I don't think we should. I feel like all of these are not cold read, critical overthinking. When having no delirium, we rarely not have delirium. Oh, I don't think I really want that. I think this is a Technoflex skill, if I remember correctly. Technoflex. Oh, good. We're here. We don't need any Technoflex. No, we do. We need. God. We need that one. And we can't do that because we're gonna.
You step up to the terminal again.
What? Wiretap the line yourself? No. Okay, guys. Hey. God really hates me today.
That's it. That's the line. There must be a way to inject a tone frequency. The terminal structure looks straightforward enough.
Type init tone generator.
Error. Init target not recognized.
Damn it.
But init is recognized. A good start. Think of the syntax you've seen. Line diag, trunk mon.
Type init tone
Renotel tone injection utility version 1.42. For authorized technical use only. Enter line ID. Enter frequency. Hertz.
Punch in the miracle line ID and give it a unique frequency.
Check in line coupler. Okay. Check in tone DAC. Okay. Verifying slew rate. Okay. Calibrating signal level. Minus 11.5 decibels.
Ooh.
Tone injection complete. Press any key to return to menu.
What now?
Don't you hear the tone coming from one of the wires? That's where you need to place the cricket. You close the box.
The tone coming from the wire? What? Apparently we didn't mess with the call. We just picked the option in a slightly awkward order. Yeah, so we're gonna get married and have a great time. This gap could be a crucial piece of. The landline that feeds the miracle line has now a unique tone, so it's identified. It's ready for the cricket to be installed. But where? Where do we install the cricket?
You step up to the terminal.
Do we have to actually wiretap it ourselves? I ain't wiretapping that shit.
You close the box.
Oh wait, no. If I wiretap it myself, then we die. We die. Do we have to put... So if we have to cricket it, do we just have to get the cricket onto the telephone line? I think we do. Anything else that we need to do here before we teleport across the map? Metal Gate Septimus? Carolina? Oops, sorry. That's my bad. Cardio Grandpa. Blueprints. Asylum Mountain. Coordination. Oh. Well, sure, dude. Let's see. Well, we have money. We have money, guys. We have money that we can just spend. We can spend this money on something. And you know what? We can spend it on clothes that possibly have blueprints. You know who sells clothes here? Actually, you know what? We should probably ask this guy.
My format-sensitive friend.
Okay.
Sure.
By the way, we lost the Isoltone XR. Not our fault. Thanks. Oh, whoa! A stall recessed into the brickwork. Wear and scuffs suggest it's been here for years. Oh, why are you here?
Come on.
Hello again, Reno man.
Hello. Sorry, I probably look like a picture of misery right now.
How was the moon?
I just wish this stupid machine worked from a greater distance. Would make everything a lot easier. Oh, bother.
He's like little Winnie the Pooh. Got something else to fix here?
This time it's one of the arteries. It's on the roof of this old factory building. Problem is, that place scares the hell out of me.
Okay.
The man stands like jelly
That's
next
fine.
to you. The well-greased cogs of your mind yearn for the challenge.
I can't watch you suffer any longer. Do you need some help?
I have got myself into a bit of a
Oh, you'll let
predicament.
me.
Yes, I do need some help.
Yes.
You're right.
Oh, sorry.
I would just need you to go up to the roof of this building and run a standard check on the artery up there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, sure. Doesn't sound bad at all.
Wonderful. You'll need this for starters.
What's this? Okay, I'll give it a go.
The machine has a real heft to it. It means serious business.
Like serious spies.
Just plug this device into the artery once the diagnostics program prompts you. It should do the rest. Just pay attention to the report it gives you.
All right.
The auto negotiator hums in your hand. You can practically feel the little magnet spinning inside.
Oh my god, wouldn't this have fixed the stupid Isoltone XR?
I'll be right here if you need anything.
I fucking hate that woman.
The fire door stands between you and the rest of your journey. Unfortunately, someone removed the piloter ball that was wedging it open. Pray that the technician knows of an alternative way in.
Why did you stop?
It's
Is there a
locked.
problem?
Yeah, the door was wedged open before some idiot closed it.
Oh dear, let me consult my notes. There
My
might be
own.
another way inside. Here we go. Oh no.
Oh no.
Apparently there's a maintenance tunnel around the side. One of us will have to brave it and open the door from the other side.
Where's that?
No mystery as to who he wants getting down on their hands and knees.
Force a reclusant to do his duty. I'm manifesting high levels of it. I'll crawl through the maintenance tunnel. I'll get us in. Wait, Herschel, where are you going? Herschel, what are you doing? What are you... Okay.
The tunnel was black as pitch. Cobwebs stick to your face and hair as you push through them, deeper into the darkness.
Can I see anything?
As you inch forwards, your elbows and shoulders bump clumsily against the walls. The tunnel is getting narrower.
Ooh.
Pull your arms in close, closer. Press your belly to the ground.
Drink yourself.
Operant Cascade is ready for advancement. One sliver forward at a time.
Hell yeah.
Tight as hell in here. But don't panic, sis. We're definitely not panicking. Stop panicking.
Oh God. I'm not panicking, I'm fine.
The air around you seems to pinch in closer with each inhale. The walls are trying to swallow you whole.
Damn.
It's all in your head. Inanimate objects definitely cannot eat you.
Hell yeah.
There are two ways to cope with situations like this. Tactical breathing and grounding techniques. Choose one.
Focus your breathing.
Cool in breath enters your lungs as you count to 4. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm a slittery girl. Oh my.
Now, hold it there for another count of 4 before exhaling. Again, to the count of 4.
Exhale.
As the breath exfiltrates, blowing past your lips, you feel a palpable sense of relief wash through you. The rest of the tunnel awaits.
Fuck it. Oh.
Your prehistoric ancestors lived in caves and had to crawl through dark tunnels all the time. Therefore, so can you.
Are we surprised? It's always my playthroughs. It's always my playthroughs that I get failures upon failures. We haven't done that for centuries. I need light, open space. Herschel, are you claustrophobic?
The plains in broad daylight are where you are most
I never had this
vulnerable.
problem with
A
Harry,
horrifying
Herschel.
winged creature could swoop down and snatch you in its talons at any point.
We never had this. We never had this with
Unless you
Harry.
run really fast in a zigzag pattern, but even then,
It's just me, or it's getting hard to breathe.
there's limited oxygen in this small
Oh.
space, and you've already sucked up most of it with your huffing and puffing as you drag yourself along the ground.
You didn't need to say it like that. You know, I didn't technically do anything. You know.
Why are you doing this? This isn't your role. It's that technician's.
I need to calm down.
You can still try the grounding technique you were taught in training. See if that helps.
Ground yourself.
Appeal to your senses. Identify something that each of them are picking up from the surroundings. Let it center you in place.
What can I hear?
Meters away, the comforting sounds of the bazaar. Vendors alternate yells about discounts. Coins spill across wooden tables. And a roller skater scrapes haphazardly across the stone floor.
Feel around.
Your palms brush against smooth masonry and the occasional protrusion of cold steel ribbon. Once embedded within, now slightly exposed. While the surface of this tunnel may crumble, its bones will hold for decades to come. It is not going to crush you.
Sniff. Sniff, 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 sniff. Sniff.
Dust particles fill your nostrils and force out a violent sneeze.
Oh, okay.
You bang your head against the floor and ceiling.
Okay. Taste the air.
Not pleasant. A combination of damp stone, rusted metal, and a nerfiness on the back of the tongue. The bitter taste of an old dye factory.
Well, let's keep trying. Still bad.
Logic isn't going
Nope.
in no time at all. You
That's okay. That's okay, Hirsch. You know, we didn't have to go through that. We could have tried. Maybe we could have tried harder, maybe, but you did good. You did fine. You did well. Anyways, let's spend some money. Parking lot seat, power.
Hey, T. How's your friend?
He's doing a lot better, thanks. It was wonderful.
It's that gratitude I hear. I just did my thing, you did yours.
I love him.
More.
I still can't believe he's the fucking racist guy in Disco. That's so crazy.
It's been quiet on my end, vis-a-vis my employer.
Glad to hear.
Now that that's out of the way, we got something more important to discuss. Business.
He's gonna ask me out on a date.
The usual business, baby.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You.
Can I buy another
Tell me
gun?
what you need.
Can I buy 2 guns? Is that against...
Pleasure.
Ooh, guys. Guys. Ecstasy. Oh my god. Do you think we needed some entanglement? We don't need records. Do we? Nerve? It would look cool on us, right? I'm asking you guys as if, you know. Like, I'm not gonna spend something. I'm asking you as if we won't be leaving without spending something here. Let's buy 2.
Let's be right. You won't find those in the bazaar. All
Heck
right.
yeah.
Tell me what's on here. I'll be seeing.
Maybe we should get another gun. You guys think so? I think we should get another gun. We have 2 guns. What if one of them, you know, we should have a backup gun for our gun. Oh my god, we have the blueprints of Gold Bridge of Head. Beyond the toll gate and the bridge lies the hill of pigs. Whoa. Got cool stuff to go through now. You are right before the end, I think, but I don't know if money itself might be helpful or not. It probably won't be. We should, you know, do our due diligence and also, you know, get blueprints. By the way,
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about something, yeah? When you're not busy.
oh my god, people want to talk to me. What do you want to talk to me about?
I think I'm gonna head home.
Nice. When will you be back?
I'm thinking I won't be back. Yana and
You
I
have to
aren't
delay starting the
really-
end sequence to get the call. That's why. That's why I know. Oh! Is it? Ooh.
I don't know what I'm doing here anymore.
I don't really know how to help you. I'm not gonna fucking lie. It's sort of a little bit weird. You're abandoning her. Bad idea. This is high betrayal. You must be under influence of some outside force. Things are about to get serious. Leave if you can't handle it. You'll be able to return if you leave, but you may not be able to leave if you stay. That sounds a little bit ominous. I could try talking to her for you. I don't know. I don't know if she wants to. Honestly, I could try talking to her.
Yana doesn't talk. She used to. We used to talk about all kinds of things. Now she just rants and calls me a cunt.
Well, you see, there's a thing that she's a man in a woman's body, and the cunt part is sort of a term of endearment. Sort of. Don't take some time. There may be a future for you and Yana yet. I don't. Yeah. You know, at first I was like, oh yeah, they like each other. Now I'm like, whoa. Not anymore. Do what you want.
Yeah. It was nice working with you, Cascade.
You know, thanks for giving me your tooth. I appreciate it. I very much doubt it. She's, you know, the part of, oh, nope. Hey, get in there. She likes talking to him. Sort of. Hey guys, I'm here to do the daily thing of where the blueprints, right? Here to talk to you guys about the uns. Well, you know, you guys, they told me about the. What did she tell me? Squatters. You haven't been able. Melissa suggests there may be something in the pneumatic tubes. The basement might have a hub. Well, I don't know where the basement is, so. Or she'll be careful. Please.
You return. You back away.
Where would that be? You know, maybe it's for the best that he's not with Yana. This is...
You return to the stack, the hall.
Where would the basement be?
Looking out the balcony.
By the way, there are dozens of theories what you need for that call, and they do not overlap what's forever. You know what? This makes me feel very much better. I feel like I'm special now, and I'm gonna brag about it. Watch me post on Reddit saying that I got the call. Get effed.
The chair.
Maybe it's just a
waits
random
before
event.
You step
You know,
on
it could just be random chance. Like it just, you know, RNG, literally. Guys, where would the fuck the basement would be? This is definitely not the basement. You guys see any other entrance? I don't see any. Am I crazy? Maybe it's this way? Oh, yes. It being actual RNG without a roll would be cruel. It would be really cruel. Did we see this place before? Only one bathroom. The piss line must have been a war zone. What? Did I just not see this? All this time? You catch sight of a sweet Nestor's mustache in the crumbled fabric. Oh my god, it's Sweet Nestor! Oh my god, I have a Nestor memorabilia. That's so cool. A giant squid transmuted into metal. I can't believe I missed this.
You realize that it's
It
a
may be.
pneumatic
There's
tube
no
system.
overlaps.
Pipes which once carried parcels and letters throughout the building.
Did I
They
satisfy some of the
wheeze and
conditions?
crack, suffocating in their disrepair. Snatches of the song's chorus echo down the tubes. You're closer to the source.
Tap to the building song on the tubes.
You drum with
Oh.
both fingers, hearing the pipes pop like oversized chimes.
Oh my.
As you follow the rhythm, the sound of running footsteps joins in from behind you. Ghosts, ghosts.
Shh, instincts. Stop being weird. Yes, I get it. Ghosts.
I'm
Hush.
just gonna be in here with the ghosts. Alright.
Okay, instincts.
Young Carmuna races into the room.
Oh my
The
god.
superblock accented man's package in both hands. She's flushed, hurrying.
Carmuna looks so cute.
Hey, Misters of Security. It's only Carmuna. Let me send this gift in the tubes. It's for the listening party, but they won't be able to see my dress if I'm holding it.
The package nears and the song crescendos, then fades again as the tube system pulls it out of sight.
See you later.
She turns and dissolves, as does the song.
Where did the package go? Now don't fail me now. Well, thank God. It's always a scare. It's always a scare.
You lower your face to the right tube, looking up into the building's insides for clues. You feel a slight tugging sensation still, after all this time.
Let it take you.
With a sudden thwack, you are propelled forward into the pitch-black tube. You feel yourself careening around the building, through walls and ceilings as you wind towards your destination. The song gets louder and louder until finally you see faint light at the end of the tunnel. A huge desk, a chair, giant N. It's Nestor's office. A pigeonhole marked D6.
Like the dice.
Sounds like this is the source of the song. Maybe the cubbyhole still has that package.
Or you can reach into the hole and
You leave
grab
the
it.
system to melt. Slowly.
Oh?
You return.
Oh.
You leave this.
Hello? Unused maintenance supplies overseeing the results of their negligence. No boiler radiating authority if not heat. Tiny rusted switches, their labels worn off. Hello! Thank you for the follow, Florin. What? Florin Lufity? Hello! Thank you. I hope you're enjoying your day.
Its mouth
I hope you're enjoying
the red
Zero
glow of
Parades
its
with me.
console's fading life.
Hello!
A horizontal
Hello!
lever to the far right
How are you
draws
doing?
your attention, alluringly erect.
We're about to figure out if we can get this little package or burn everything to...
Said, pull that lever.
Or do burn everything to the ground.
Do not pull that lever.
Oh no, they're now fighting. The girls are fighting. Shit. Pull the lever.
The lever is rough, stiff with age. You put your weight onto it until it drops with a thwunk.
I'm scared that you laughed because this either may be a death sequence or I'm...
Ouch.
Oh.
Metal's chatting. Fuck. Yes.
Oh my god. What the fuck? You probably won't forgive me. No one ever does. Stop it, Herschel. Reveal yourself, Shade Sister. Have another one. Kick it. No. Was it the boiler that said ow or was it me?
Neither nor.
What the? What?
Jacket guys in the death trap too. Everyone's coming to die.
Oh no, Blueprint is also crazy. Fuck.
Wait.
Oh, it's
me,
Kurt!
Kurt. What brings you here onto the scene of history?
Oh my god. Investigating mystery, visions from the past, disassembled bodied words.
Historical communism
disembodied
is the
words.
mystery to the contemporary, trend-oriented mind, but not to me.
Kurt.
I'm
It's
very
Kurt.
forward
Why do you
thinking when
like...
it comes to history,
You guys
know?
love
I have a
Kurt.
little vision of it myself.
He's brought to the communist side. I'm very forward thinking. He's a man of the scene. He's a man of the scene, yes, guys. He is in the scene, but are we forgetting he put himself in debt? He had a loan that I also, you guys remember, I had to clear for him. We had to clear the man of his debt. This can happen to anyone. You may be right. Hagari, you may be right. You're not wrong. But remember we had to clear it for him? He didn't even know that, he didn't know how much money he owed. We have to clear this man's money. His poor dad technically would have had to pay a loan. Sort of. Any ghosts in here? I wish an angel would have cleared my debts too. Well, have you asked Herschel? She's great. I can't see you though.
I can't see anything as well, but my investigations into this scene have led me to believe that this is the point of historical communism, you know? That you can't really see it, but you can imagine it working.
Dude, maybe I'm not woke enough for this shit. I don't think he has a boiler. The point of historical... You can't really see it working, but you can imagine. Can I? Talk me through why of this... of you being in a boiler. Did he say real communism has never been tried? Historical is the key. You can't really see it's working. Yes, historical communism is a mystery to the contemporary trend-oriented mind, but not to me. I'm very forward-thinking. When it comes to history, have a little vision of it. I can't see you. I can't see anything as well, but my investigations into the scene have led me to believe that this is the point of historical communism. You know? That you can't really see it working, but you can see it, but you can imagine it working. Forward thinking history is a dope concept. Yeah. He definitely did imply that you can't really see it, but maybe he wasn't born. He probably wasn't born then. Actually, he's old. Ain't ghosts in there? Loads out here. Talk to me, Drew, why you're being in the boiler. Why are you in the boiler, boy?
As you know, I bowled too out. Problems of the future became the problems of today and led me to seek refuge in this palace of culture, where I can learn from the scene of history.
Oh, the man's barely older than 35. His wrinkles don't tell me. His wrinkles don't tell me that same story. He has really big prominent frown lines. I am not that old, but I too have some of them, but not as deep as his.
Once, there were many bowlers on the scene, but now
God,
there is only me. I fear
a literal
extinction,
baby would have wrinkly
like
face in
the
this.
ancient megalo bowlers who once ruled the
The
land.
scene leaves its mark. There are many ballers on the scene, but now there's only you. I fear extinctions like the ancient megalo ballers who once ruled the land. Oh my
The
god!
huntress raises her hand to the troop.
No,
behind
we're
her.
not megalo
Stop.
ballers here.
She felt the soil move, bouncing with the force of a megaloballer's gait, a meat they dare not hunt.
Sure.
Especially now. My jacket is stuck and I cannot move without tearing it apart. And I find myself feeling torn as well. Do I have to choose between the scene of the history or the scene of today? But what is today? Will I haunt the palace of culture?
The jacket feels like a powerful metaphor. It is. I think he should chase. What kind of cool ideas have you been learning in there? He needs to get out.
All kinds. I am telling you, these gummies were onto something.
As they usually are, yeah. I imagine there's a strong position on public health.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. It's to be encouraged, you know? The scene of public health is for everyone.
As it should be, yes. Healthcare should be free for all. Yeah. We should have a robust public health system so we can go to the doctors to do more preventative health. Yes. This is great. Anyways, how about transportation? Yeah.
Everyone should carpool
Heart.
or like
Smile
use
hearts.
trains and things like that.
Everyone should carpool or like use trains and things like that. Or we just have more. I just want more trains. You know, more carpool. I don't like cars. To be also fair, I don't like bikes. I think cyclists cross-culturally, universally are hated. I've always loved trains, but that's probably why I like drinking on them. I love trains because I can go anywhere. Drinking and reading on trains, I love that too. Until I miss my stop. I need trains, more trains everywhere. On the United States, we need more of them. I need more trains so I can just live out my train dream. Will it take me over 16 hours to, our trains are not fast. I want fast train across the United States. I want to go to Georgia in 4 hours or Washington, D.C. in 5. I need fast train. I need fast train, cross-country train, fast, just more train. Tell me about the baller of history, of the economy.
Without money, we'd all be rich. And growing potatoes is like really important. It's the official vegetable of the scene.
My dear Kurt, let me tell you about the potato famine and how growing just potatoes and not diversifying your food sources is a bad idea. Please make sure you diversify your food source because one blight can just kill everyone. And that would be really, really not cool. Kurt hasn't gotten that far yet. I hope he understands there's a potato famine that has happened multiple times throughout, years. Thanks for the knowledge, Kurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget where the real scene is.
Sure. Thanks, Kurt. I need you to literally get out of there. That's not safe. I need you to stop being in there. Can I get in the bathroom? It's in here. Oh, fuck. There's a wall.
A damp
Wait,
record of
we
the
leave him
past is
stuck in there?
past
He doesn't
life.
want to go out.
Beer cans and bottles litter the floor beneath.
He doesn't want him to leave.
A melody.
He's stuck
rises
in there
and
because of his
falls,
own
but you can't
own
tell where it's
jacket.
coming from.
Touch the wall. See if you can feel the song.
You place your palm onto the tile.
We're just
The
gonna leave
song
him.
rises, fades, shadows flicker in the room, shapes. You hear giggling by the door.
You know, to be honest, like once this whole, assassination of the mass culture happens, he's definitely gonna live and not die.
I can hear you out there.
Ah, yes, my favorite
A man's
paranoia.
voice, furious from within one of the stalls. You turn to see Nestor's shadowy figure sitting on the toilet, a mug in his left hand.
Oh,
You're in a haunted bathroom.
yes, it's all right. We've been through this.
Just making sure you haven't changed your mind about getting the fuck out of here.
I love Instinct so much.
I came in early today to enjoy some private time before the conference. It's me who represents us here.
He flushes the toilet and exits the stall, where his attention is immediately caught by something on the bathroom wall.
This feels very awkward to just visualize him on the toilet.
Oh, I'm reactionary, am I? Very clever, very original. You want the super block delegation to see this lander? We only have one bathroom, you fool.
Damn.
He takes one last look at the wall, then closes his eyes, a figure of hazy melancholy. He fades,
Oh dear.
but an aura of frustrated disappointment remains.
Read the graffiti.
Difficult to know where to start. Insults, addendums, counter-insults, nudity in droves.
Do you guys think there's like a dick drawing on there? I would put one. Look for names you recognize.
Nestor's name is the most common, nestled in a thatch of vitriol and surreally hirsute cocks.
There are cocks. Wonderful. We are all human. You know, I think it's very funny that throughout history, we can still see a lot of pornographic art. I had to Google Hirsuit. I can't even pronounce that. It's honestly, same. Good looking things up is good for us. Good for our soul. I always have a dictionary. I should have a dictionary on my hand. Honestly, I love having dictionaries. The Webster dictionary, mwah, gorgeous. I love it. The sources, mwah, I have some. Read about Nestor.
The words traitor,
Yeah.
revisionist,
Oh, yeah.
and reactionary have been added and crossed out several times over the course of the years.
Remember, guys, being communist is cool, but if you're a communist revisionist, you're evil. I was in awe as a little kid at my grandparents' place, and they had that famous dictionary series of 15 volumes or something. I love old Roman dick jokes. People actually bothered to chisel dicks into this dedication. Exactly. They didn't just do just dicks. They did everything. We were so human. You know, I think that's like my favorite part of like learning about history and like learning about like historical sites is at the end of the day, we're still the same fucking people. We still graffiti things with dicks. That has never changed. That just makes us so human. I love that. I love that about us. The 15 volume dictionary, damn. Those are like encyclopedia. And Grandpa was telling me that I should always be browsing them. I think just having a dictionary just helps anyone. Like, it helps. I'm glad that there's, at least in like my lovely Kindle that I own, that I paid for lovingly. I do not ever download books off the internet legally. It has a dictionary where if I don't know a word, I can just literally highlight it and it's like dictionary. Wow. And I feel so much smarter. People. I love people. People are so wonderful. People have a constant drone of surveillance so that so there won't be none of that frivolous self-expression. Yay. Oh my goodness. there's a girl on TikTok, because I browse TikTok often because that's like my brain drain. Where she tells you where the flock cameras are, which are like the surveillance systems in like America, or like the high surveillance system. And I learned that there are a few near my area, and I'm like, oh my god, that's. But then again, I work near big satellite crazy companies, so am I really that crazy? Anyway, any sweet gossip?
The
People
older
love gossiping
graffiti
too.
Seems to be variations on the theme that Nestor was a capitalist dog.
I love it.
Recent editions speculate on the origins of local STDs.
Oh my god, enough.
A piece of tile falls softly to the floor.
I'm glad that things don't change. Add your own mark.
You take out the editor-in-chief's fancy pen.
Visual Hearts Lolita.
You carve her name into the mold and grime. The addition of her makes it beautiful.
Leave.
You turn away from the wall.
I love that. That's so cute. My favorite. You know, you should totally not fully disguise yourself and go out with a saw and cut them down. There's quite a few video demonstrations of what you totally should not do with flock hammers. Oh, is there? Oh my goodness. Now, you know, I'm not as spry as I used to back in the day. I wonder how good I can be. I wonder how good I can be.
Hey, you back?
Oh, there's a man in the boiler.
Yeah.
I personally also love the informative videos about abundant amounts of copper wiring at data centers construct sites. You know, they were going to build one near my home, and I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. I'm glad. Right now it's on pause. The idea is on pause, which is good, but I think they're going to be it's going to be those things where they're going to not go through proper procedures and like push it through quietly. And if it happens, oh my god. I will say I'm a really on pause. It means they're waiting for people to have exhausted their anger. Exactly. I'm just saying, I think my skills with spray paint do need a bit of work. You know, it may need some bit of work. Funny enough, so when I'm driving home from work, I drive past this giant Tesla center. And sometimes I get to see someone, a projection of people bashing Elon Musk, and I'm like, ha, good on them. I'm glad it feels like tech companies are really feeling themselves a bit too much, so they're causing a very strong reactions. Plenty of services practice, exactly. I think I need to practice a little bit more.
He didn't
A
know
little bit.
anything about the song.
He's going to get flat in there, just like you.
R.I.P. Now, anything more on the song?
I hate you. Are you wait? Like I actually.
Hey, you back?
Wait, I actually do need to get them out. Oh, it's in the office. Wait, I do need to get these people out of this place. God. Okay, so we're gonna try to do this thing. We're gonna figure this shit out, and then if there's nothing left, then we'll pick up the final piece of paper, and then we will call it. Is this not it? Yes. What's in the drawer? Towers above you, rattling to you.
The wall of filing cabinets stretches
Time to
high
get our
above
stuff.
You see the shelf marked D6 just above your head.
Dude, have you guys heard of like hear what comes, like the noise that comes out of data centers? It's awful. And we have like not a river, but we have water. There's kids there. It's right across of like a park. Like, it's disgusting. Why are we putting that there? Like, what's the point? Also the energy, like it causes a lot of people. Like my community is not like super tight, but like you're destroying a very good community with a data center there. It's gross. It's not going to increase jobs, not going to do anything. Like, God, jeez.
Coming through strong enough in here that you can make out words.
I can?
Been here.
It really depends on how they are built. You can do without being too destructive, but that's more expensive. And why the hell should they care? Exactly. It's so funny how people have been going crazy over rising electricity costs even before that all. Yeah. Like my town too isn't like high income. So they're putting a data center in a town full of like low income, like low to medium income. And that's going to fuck up a lot of people. Like, why would they want to be here? And no one's going to move in because there's a fucking data center here. Like, this community is so nice too. No, I don't want that anywhere near here. It used to be a mall. You know what's sad? It used to be a mall. It used to be an industrial as well. So I'm a little bit upset. Now that even Texas was starting to demand them to bring their own power, it's like, well, what about all this other stuff too? Exactly. I need them to. They need to stop. I don't want them near my community.
Feels like wrapping paper.
Oh, what's this?
You pull the package down and the room explodes into song, clearer than ever. People talking, singing, the sound of an explosion.
A little sleep. Good night, Genie Cusser. Good night. Have a good sleep.
Silence.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Eat good food.
Found the source of the song. A haunting in a box.
Open the package.
You unwrap the gift paper to reveal a block of pink putty.
Ew.
Duct taped neatly to a little black box.
Yeah, that feels like a bomb.
A remote detonation.
It is a bomb.
With explosive C4.
Like, that sounds like a bomb. It's a bomb.
You're holding a bomb.
The operative tried to assassinate Nestor. Well, that sounds right.
And failed. Your controller will likely know details if you ask her.
God damn.
Nice to know you're not the only disaster dealer around here.
Why hasn't this exploded?
Possibly something to do with the fact that it's singing.
So this is the source of these visions.
An old bomb, undetonated.
Oh my.
Projecting ghosts into this doomed shell. It connected with you. Somehow.
It wasn't... It's fate. It should have exploded. It went mad knowing its existence is a mistake. I honestly think the problem is more politics than the companies building them. Every politician wants their regions to be part of the AI boom and profit from it. They're literally court those companies to come build near their towns, which is the exact opposite of what their job should be. You know, yes. The problem also is my town sort of is like not really a town. We don't really have a city council. We have a council amongst the city council. So they are essentially pushing it to like a low income area, which is sort of piss off. You know, it's sort of like, oh God, why would you do that? So hopefully they won't. It was mad knowing its existence was a mistake. Stop being so that. It's unexploded, unfulfilled. It has regrets like me. No, Herschel. It called for me. It wants to be used and knows I'll use it right. Herschel is a spectral communist. They're trying to warn me about bombs. Oh my God, let's not. Let's take the bomb.
Its soft vibrations pulse.
Oh my God.
Skin.
I can't believe we have a bomb now. Oh my God, that's a really big bomb. Oh my God.
Take a closer look at this thing before you take it back to the music freaks.
The
drawers.
We're gonna accidentally blow up. Technoflex, I beg of you, don't accidentally make me do the bomb stuff.
You hold the decades-old explosive device in front of you. It trembles.
It's pretty cool though.
Near whining with a high-frequency ache that you can feel in your teeth.
Why is this battery here not used?
You don't need training in bomb psychology to know that this bomb is psychologically disturbed.
I didn't know that bomb psychology existed.
Exactly. You're an ignorant bacteria farm, and even you know this guy's got issues.
What's the matter with it?
It's been alone in that cubbyhole for decades, poor little thing. Not a single person maimed, not a single limb detached.
Technoflex, you know I'm holding the bomb. Is that not good?
Not if you're a bomb.
Oh.
Look at it. It wants to destroy, to annihilate. Pitiful dear thing.
Hug the bomb. Bad bomb, no maiming.
The bomb purrs
Okay, God.
excitedly in your
Oh my God.
mind. It
Oh my God.
trusts that you'll give
It is
it flesh
bomb.
to annihilate. Bombs, gang.
Doppelgang, stop it. Glorious.
This is a plastic K7 bomb. Shock stable.
Oh, wonderful.
Brisance. First manufactured by the Opera in 27.
Are you Opera?
It's going mad alone in an abandoned building. It failed to complete its assignment. It's obviously one of you.
Okay.
A loyal soldier, waiting at its post.
I thought I repressed you. Damn it, the
The
detonator.
primitive contact microphone is wired to the detonator. It's still vibrating, listening,
It's listening, so it's triggered by sound?
by a specific frequency. The recording of a single song. It's not just listening.
Uh-oh.
It's trying to sync itself with its trigger. The mysterious song isn't coming from the building. It's coming from the bomb.
Oh. Oh
The
no.
visions with the bomb calling out to you. Desperate to be found and used. But you'll need to find the right song.
I don't think we should.
You tuck the bricks of C4 back about your person.
We're just gonna have this in our person? Oh, sorry. I have a cup here full of water. We're just gonna have it? We're just gonna... What if we accidentally find the right frequency? This is gonna blow up on our person. We have a little bit too much. We're sort of heavy carrying now, and I don't really like it. This sort of scares me. Imagine they destroyed this place with the C4.
Something's changed. Can you hear it?
Yeah,
It's moved. The lyrics are coming through more clearly now.
I found the bomb.
Hey, little guy.
Oh.
Wow. You hear that? She's done it. This is our singer.
You probably don't want to hold it.
Not the building at all. Just this murderous fellow. Though, is it just me or does it seem unwell?
Why are they cooing the bomb like a baby? They're acting like Technoflex. Am I crazy? Are they crazy? Why are you treating this bomb literally like a baby? It'll be fine now. It's with his rightful owner, me. It's all an existential crisis. Knows it should have blown long ago. You literally hugged it. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I was thinking I was going to trigger a death sequence. Really don't know.
Dull.
That's fine.
Morbid.
That's
We
fine.
have so much of the song down now. Wanna hear?
No.
The bomb sure does.
I think the bomb is rigged to blow up when the song plays.
Awesome. Hit it.
Did I save?
She hits play. Dust streams from the ceiling.
It has powers. No, it
The
doesn't,
balcony
guys.
Quivers. The bomb vibrates, pulsing in time with the
Oh
concrete
no!
tremors.
Why did we do this?
See? It's dancing.
Awesome way to die.
But not today.
Oh, not
She
today.
flips the switch off. The building settles in
Oh my God.
silence.
Not an idiot. Forget the song. You need to get out of here.
Shit. I think she might be right. This place is coming down.
Oh my God.
We can't get flattened before we get this beat.
No, just leave.
Come on. Let's take what we have. I'm feeling it already. A eulogy for the building, but a happy one.
Oh my
We're gonna
god.
make people dance on the rubble.
Oh, sure.
Goodbye. Have fun with your bomb.
Thanks.
I hope it remembers us when it blows.
No. Okay, Undu. God. Why are all the music people are weird? Hey, by the way, I got...
Are the squatters gone yet?
Yeah, they're gone.
Man, that's a relief. Hmm.
Don't tell them you have a bomb. So you're just gonna stand there here guarding the rubble now?
No way. They can send someone from the Party Alley beat to keep people out of here. I'm going back to the bazaar.
Do you not feel responsible for any responsibility for what happens here?
This is not Morito's turn.
It definitely is. Okay. Sorry, Marito. Sorry for bothering you. Okay, guys. The last thing. Going back down here. We're finally gonna do the last thing before we go. And then, I think next stream, you guys think we could finish the game? I wait for us not talking, I wait for us not to have talked to Kurt about the ghosts. The ghosts don't exist. The ghosts don't exist. The ghosts are just our visions of the past. Oh, don't do that. Don't have a third monitor, guys. It's sort of ass. Next stream, I don't know, but probably. You think so? You think next? I think next week we could finish the game. I think so highly of us. You don't think next stream? Oh fuck. I think next stream. I feel like we're so close. We're so close. Hi, sir. Apparently, I have a white check with you.
Hey, bud.
Nope. Nope.
You don't need it.
Failure waves.
Failure
What are
waves.
those?
Foreign technology designed to make me question my coolness. You know, waves of failure.
I'm sorry, bud. I have to say, you lost me.
That's okay.
Keep you...
You know, I love him. I hope he doesn't, you know, die in the air of mold. It's always impossible to say. What if you get many exciting thoughts about what happens? You'll talk so much that 5 minutes of play gets to be 5 hours. You're right. You for sure are close to the end, but I have no idea how long the end is. I don't either. I tend to talk way too much. I just talk way too much. A glint of glass bottle, miraculously unbroken. Oh, wonderful. We should try. There's no thing as talking too much. There is so much. I just yap, and I forget about what we were doing. And we're like, we just want to see if we just wanted to see the game, we could play it ourselves. You're very correct. Oh, you guys are sweet. You're sweet. You guys come to see my dum dum. Hold on. We have some mold to get.
The mold's tendrils. You turn away from the mold.
We just out here being ourselves. That's the main point. Aw. Hold on. We got inventory, coordination. Sexy. You're not sexy, Herschel, but
the mold's tendrils rise gently as you...
Oh, gorgeous, amazing, fantastic.
You slide your screwdriver just beneath the edge of the growth.
Scoop it up.
You tip the mold into a nearby container, frail as ash, then pocket the sample.
I got bun sale. But why? Why wouldn't I?
This needs a specialist, or at least someone specialist adjacent.
But the bun sale, why I got bun sale? I got it because I'm a good person. This needs a specialist. Do you think Dr. Gonza?
You turn away from the mold. It quivers as you leave.
Do you think Dr. Gonza can figure this out? Let me see. Where's the mold? Oh, I still have some wire. Too bad I can't use it. Oh, look at that. Yummy. Okay. Let's go.
A sheet of thick paper lies on the floor, folded in half and partially covered by shadow.
Pick it up and unfold it.
Impossible consonant clusters assault your mind's ear.
Oh! What the fuck? Is this imagine it's a Caesar cipher. You know what? Caesar. You know what? Herschel could probably do it in her mind. Why do I have to Google this?
A cipher.
Imagine. You could do this. Is this what you wanted me to find?
One glance, and you know it is.
Halcyon's handwriting?
Almost certainly. Unmistakable. Passing through his near impenetrable theatre reports could often feel like full tilt hallucination.
Full tilt hallucinations. But I can solve it right now.
Right now?
Yes! Right now!
Operant, please. This kind of stagecraft takes application, a methodology. You can't just dash it off.
8 mold. Can't stop replaying it. If I can't do it quickly, I'm not interested. Fine, I'll figure this out thing later. But what if? What if, guys? Have hope. Nope. Ugh. Okay, no.
You feel your brain contract voidward as the letters blur into one giant multi-faced letter. The letter is gargantuan, and it finds you grossly underprepared.
It could have been worse. Oh.
The giant letter is bearing down on you now.
It's not quite. It's not just a Caesar cipher. It's not.
This is beyond linguistics. Multiple universes spiral out from its chaotic center.
I can still solve this, right?
This time, the letter solves you.
Okay. Take the strange cipher.
You refold the paper and slip it into your pocket.
I don't think Herschel's happy. I think she's actually significantly not happy. Oh.
Well, the room situation is much improved, Cascade.
It did?
Very clean. Fine job.
We did? It really wasn't that messy. Now tell me about the crew. Who did us in?
Oh, yes. I'm afraid I can't elaborate on that right now, but please remind me to elaborate on it later.
I will strangle you. What?
This is a case of non-elaboration, for the time being.
Okay, what's the deal with this weird cipher thing?
Your former double stares blankly at you, as if you never spoke at all.
Give me something, man!
The haystack appears to have defected and given up the needle.
What? Excuse me?
You have found an answer, Cascade.
There's so many posts of men and women fighting over Halsey on the internet. You know, people may... She's fine, I guess. But I have one true love, which is all women. Which is Duchess, Melita, Jane. Jane's not in this game. Oh, it's Joyce? Is it Joyce? I think it was Joyce. Fuck. Mel. I love her! We're a couple! Duchess? I love Duchess a lot. Who else? Who else would I would even say Go Eyes. Go Eyes can get one. Just one. Only one. I'll let Go Eyes have one time. That's it. Give me the tragic Dune lesbian romance. This is the best romance out of any game. Duchess is so sweet too. I love Duchess a lot. Duchess is amazing. Okay, listen. I see it. I see the vision for Holocene. I get it. Holocene's very cool. Holocene is not only smart, he's cool. He's very, I think in like a lot of the other like what's it called? The memories. Holocene and Herschel are very, very close. He's a little fucking crazy. But please, we have the most wonderful person. If Herschel doesn't get out of this alive, I'm gonna fucking cry. Because Mel's waiting for home. I need to go home to the super block.
Strong start. Now, please, in your own time, get out and let me enjoy my nice clean room.
He's a little bit eccentric. I think that's also
With a
thing.
firm hand, he motions to the silo door and stares at it, unblinking.
What about the crew?
We'll get to all that.
The weird thing is this game is crazy stuff is real, so who knows who's actually crazy. I know. His
voice is in the cipher now. Commune.
I don't know how.
Anything else before you jog on?
I found a bomb. What's your take on Lusian political imprinting conspiracy? It's real.
My take is that it's clearly not a conspiracy.
You're right.
Just a barely concealed truth.
Guys, do you think we should just imprint ourselves onto Holocene just for the fun? Like, we should make a save. Not Holocene, Pseudopod. We should just make a save. I don't really want to do it because I think it's weird. I think it's invasive, but I think we should just see what happens and then rewind and then it never happened. It's almost insulting how it feels like the Lusians don't even care if it's so secret. I don't think they care. You think their secret service would be more on it? I mean, the bank's not on it. I mean, Weeping Eye seems like they're on some shit. I sort of wish we could see more of the Weeping Eye. Besides, like, the story. I think I wish we could, other than feeling the impact on Carolina, I would like to, and Ramses. I sort of want to know more. And what's his pseudonym? Our cop. The cop guy. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. The same guy repeated himself over and over. Must be lonely. It must be lonely.
Terrifyingly.
Who was he again? He like Goat Eyes is like, well, not informer.
I'm most intrigued about the memory. Does any of it carry over? Does it corrode? Or are these imprints simply haunted houses with any
This happens in the real world too. These weird open secrets that everyone knows, but you're not allowed to speak of them aloud on the pain of death. Yeah. Also very wondering how this fully works. I really don't know.
And consider this, Cascade. What must their dreams look like?
I feel like they're normal people. They have like the same foundational memories, like a twin. And then they split off because they're doing every fucking thing else. Like one was a singer. What if the other ones aren't a singer? You know? It's just so weird. But I think the only good part of them that is like the same is, I guess, their reason, like their reasoning or like their philosophy, and that could shape a lot of the lives to be very similar. Are the dreams full of like guidance of new information that are parsed through their sleep? I don't know, because we can submit dreams through that dream, that dream thing, but it's been shut down. I don't know. I'm you know what? We can answer these fucking questions if we imprint ourselves. And we can do what I like to call participant observation. We're going to do some Andros shit through making a false save. We're going to make a false save. We're not going to actually use the save. We're not going to ever use the save. We're gonna figure shit out. I found a bomb. Maybe you know how it works?
Interesting. Do you intend to detonate it now?
No, of course not.
I'll take you at your word.
Yesterday was religiousness.
You have the upper hand, Cascade.
We're gonna go through this together.
Let's see. This is a directional explosive device from the Operant Bureau. Did they ask you to deliver this to me?
No, I found it in the old Palace of Culture.
Interesting.
I love it. How can you tell it's opera? How can I tell it's opera?
The Operant Bureau became obsessed with sound-triggered explosives. This one's directional, intended for assassination, not terrorism.
I don't know. C4s. Do you guys know anything about explosives? I feel like you guys do. I know you guys do. How powerful is a pack of C4 like this? Is this like blow up a side of a building strong, or do you guys think this is a assassination strong? Like, you guys know. Or at least I know one of you will find out for me.
I command you to detonate little Bomchka.
Ooh. In my mind, it blows up an office building strong. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Sound trigger, so it could just... So I could just shout at it? No, it needs a certain frequency, Herschel. We went through this.
No, you'd need a consistent frequency. A recording of some kind. Ideally a high...
Maybe 2 stories? That's a little big. That's like a big building. If the entire thing is C4, then I wouldn't trust the building structural integrity afterwards.
As I just said, ideally a high-pitched tone inaudible to the human ear, but yes, a song would also suffice.
Interesting.
If you had the song beforehand, played a specific part of it backwards to wind the trigger, then played the song normally, the sound would phase and trigger the detonation.
What if the thing that got stolen, our red disc that got stolen, was the trigger? Imagine. And now we no longer have a trigger for the C4. What if we now can't kill, the minister with ultravioletta? It'd be awful. Could it still be live after almost 40 years?
You're still functioning, Cascade. Why not this little guy, too?
Are you saying I'm 40 years old? Herschel? Herschel, my baby girl, my adorable baby, the sweetness of my heart. She can't be 40. How dare you? How dare you? I'm a little offended now. She's like 20 in my eyes. What's wrong with 40? There's nothing wrong with 40. But my Herschel, she's like she and Harry are, in my eyes, my baby boy and girl. Isn't she starting to gray already? It's just her blonde. She's not graying. Also, it's the stress. Buying is stressful. But yeah, Harry and Herschel are both my babies. They're like only 25 and they're learning to live and they're just going through life, and I just need to like hold them and be like, oh my god, my cuties, kisses. I love them so much. And there's Carolina, who's like a granddaughter who I want her to stay safe and never be a part of the spy functions. But I'm giving her agency, and so she's going to the spy function. I think it really wants to go off. I feel nearly as strong at 40 as I did in my 20s.
Directional bombs.
I feel
one way or another.
Like my body's slowly deteriorating. I'm not 40 yet. But I'm like, wow, my health has been...
Stick to quiet places while you're carrying that thing. Libraries, research labs, silos.
Seems like I should get solving the cipher then.
Go for it, Cascade. But please interact with any agency debris you've discovered far away from our operational headquarters. Miho believes in you.
The way he says it makes me believe in myself. Wait, where am I going? Why did I just walk out? My spine's fucked, but otherwise I'm probably in better shape than I ever were. You guys make it seem like I'm gonna feel so good after. Is this complication with my health and my lungs just a temporary problem? By the way, I still haven't made my appointment for the scan yet, and I should. I'm a little bit lazy. I'm a little bit lazy. All the damage goes to my brain, less to my body. My damage to my brain is constant. I am a constant. I'm sure they'll come up with new power technologies for the lungs in the future. I would like my lungs now. I'm a little bit oh god, it scares me. Let's get out of here, and hopefully I still want to find that woman. It's not that she stole the ultraviolet discs from me. It's that my brain was a lost cause from the start. No. It's the principle, you stole from Herschel. The Herschel. Oh Oh, you know who also? Sorry, I know we're coming back to a different conversation. I'm going to go back to a different conversation. You know who I also think is a good ship? Herschel and the Interrogatrix. I think they would have made a good couple too. That was such a fun moment. I hope they see each other again. They miss each other. None of us are officially dating yet, so we're free to date. They're so wonderful together, you know? Okay, guys. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. That is so cool. What this Halcyon wants. Halcyon claims he knows who paid Shakespeare, but won't tell you until you collaborate. Investigate the mold, found the old cipher, and he refused to acknowledge its existence. Oh god. Okay. We are... Okay. Yeah, it seems like we may have a lot. Acquire Brahm. I don't have a CD. Oh my god. Hi, Pasta. I believe I wasn't allowed to date. If I ever had a crush on anyone or it would betray my heart, I blame my mom in books after. I blame my mom in books after too. But also because I'm asexual. What unfortunate combination I have, you know? Two I'm on the short end of the stick in romance. How unfortunate. But then I'm crazy. I not me. I found people who are crazy. Also, I love books. Okay, so it seems like we have a lot to do, you know? We have a lot to go forward. We should deliver the disc to Hausman. We should probably figure out where we can get this cricket installed. I'm assuming it's the phone. Oh, or on top of the landline that we still need to do. We will make this is something we're gonna do. We're gonna make a save. We're gonna make a hard save for this one. We're going to make a hard save, figure out what the fuck is going on. I want to do it. 100% is not gonna finish the next. It's not gonna finish the next time. We don't know. We have Yana. You know, I think we do technically have a crew. But I wanna explore some things. You know, finish some loopholes. We're getting time thing. I don't think we're gonna get all 6 wolves. Or at least I don't think we are. But we got a lot done. Even though we didn't feel like we got a lot done. Also, what's this? Oh, thank God. We can't sleep. And we have relation violations. God damn it. Believe in your wolf wrangling abilities. I don't know where that last wolf is, which is upsetting. What if those kids? What if the Lich has it? What if the Lich has the wolf? I'm gonna have to kill that man. That's crazy. I can't wait. I'm so excited. This game has been so fun. It's very, very interesting. He might be the fodder of the wolves. That's crazy. Oh my god. What's the swift saves? F5? Yep, F5. Thank God. Anyways, guys, thank you for staying for so long. I lich wolf fodder. You guys stayed for so long. I didn't stay as long as last time, which is fine. We will come back next week. We will try to finish the game next week. I'm very certain. If that means me streaming for longer, we'll see how it feels. I know, next week. We'll see how the feels is, and then we'll see if we could do it in 1 stream or 2 streams. I think it's going to be 2 streams. I think you guys are right. I may not finish all in 1 stream, but 2 streams, definitely. Ain't no way. Okay, guys. Have a wonderful night, day, morning, evening, afternoon. Eat some food, drink some water. You know, if you're sick, go to the doctor. I believe in you. I love you very, very much. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you guys next week, guys. Bye. Bye.